Okay, we're up. Welcome everybody to kind of the pre-finale here of Tabletop Treasure Hunters. Thank you all for tuning in. For those of you who don't know what this is yet, this is Tabletop Treasure Hunters. I would highly recommend going back and watching the season either here on Facebook or YouTube because we're nearing the end of it. We've got a special session today where we've got two from each of the guilds here from the Gold Bloods and the League of the Hunt for kind of a combined Gauntlet session, as we're calling it. So before we go any further into that, Tabletop Treasure Hunters is using the Pathfinder 2nd Edition system. So that rule set, the deities, the world of Galarion we're playing in, many of the names, spells, rules, characters, etc. are all from that, and that is from a company named Paizo. So Paizo, thank you so much for your game. It has been a blast this season. So with that out of the way, before we go any further into talking about this session, let's go around and introduce the players we have with us today. Your characters, anything about yourself, and anything you want to share or talk about. We'll start with Alex, and we'll go around the table.
Okay. My name is Alex, and I'm playing Sapisto, the Leshy Bard, and he's with the Gold Blood Mercs, and he's here to try not to die today with his pal Zarias. And if anyone needs, I have the first edition Pathfinder grapple flowchart right here. So it's two-sided. So if at any point anyone gets lost in the grapple and we need to refer to first edition's rule set, I found it and I can guide you. But I need to know if we're talking about one grappled creature or two grappled creatures, and if the creature becomes pinned or tied.
Well, I'm so proud of you for being so prepared.
I'm feeling very called out right now.
Also, hold on real quick. Just for a little path down nostalgia lane. Do you remember that?
Oh, yes, of course. Crazy.
I found some Dante and Delilah.
Old characters.
Hey there, Delilah.
All right. How about you, Em?
I don't have any fun diagrams. I guess, no. I've got this, but I think it's gonna be backwards. It's a warning sign that if I'm bored, things could get freaky. I am Emily, otherwise known as Androma. Stop making that face at me, Stoke. You can find me over on Dice and Dames, which is another Facebook page, where it'll display where I'm guesting about on the internet. I am playing the Lucy, the Unhinged. She is a human monk barbarian hybrid with a heavy dose of dragon in her. So you're in for a wild ride with her tonight.
All right, I am Dalton. I am playing Zarias the Lizard Folk Sorcerer. He too is trying not to die and is looking forward to getting a drink with Sapisto after this to celebrate, hopefully, our victory.
Hopefully surviving.
Indeed.
All right, Kim.
I'm Kim. I play the Gordon Leshy Cleric Druid, Gordon, and while he would like not to die, his first step's going to be not to cry tonight. So that's me. That's it.
All right, very nice. I am Chase. I go on the internet by Wholesome Dad Gamer. This is my channel, and I am the DM for this campaign. And that's all I'm going to say about myself, because we're going to make up for that tech time and just kind of jump right into things. Let's talk about what you guys do with your downtime real quick, starting with Kim and going up around towards Alex.
Oh, you got 5 villain points.
Oh, we've got the super villain coming in tonight.
That's not fun.
Gnome sharing everywhere for the villain points.
Well, Gordon thought he emotionally prepared, but then he saw that and it didn't happen. He spent most of his time looking about for what exactly he was getting himself into tonight.
I should clarify before you go into that so people know what you're talking about. If you missed the panel session last week, at the end we kind of did the segue into this session. These heroes here have been invited by a very wealthy nobleman to participate in a gauntlet that he's built. Now this is kind of something he's offering at the end of their contest. 2 of each of them is allowed, 2 from each guild. And basically there's going to be a series of challenges, and there's going to be loot at the end of each of those challenges. So this is kind of, he's offering them a last hurrah to try out his gauntlet and to get a little bit of extra loot. He said the gauntlet is dangerous, but he will have healers on site, and that's what you guys are in for.
So he Gordon looked around for some information. found out a little bit about who's running it, and then tried so diligently to gather some herbs and all that, but was just too frightened by the information he found out and just decided to take it easy for the rest of the time being.
Yep, there we go. Oh, and we got a hero point for Sapisto.
Whoop whoop.
All right, what about you, Zarias? What'd you do on your downtime?
Oh, I also looked into this guy. Wanted to know what was going on with this. Try to find out some details about it. And in the meantime, I also painted up a mural for our guild depicting our actions so far this session. So now we have a nice mural for the history books of what we've done up to this point, leaving a little spot on the end in hopes that we will continue on to the end game.
Very nice. And your painting earned you some nice extra coin.
It did.
All right, what about you, Em?
So I hired myself out like I normally do, and I believe I did extraordinarily well this week.
To fight, right? We should
Yep,
clarify
to
that.
Yes. I'm a bodyguard. I go do extra jobs and stuff. So yeah, I really impressed some people this time around. And besides that, I trained for jumping up walls because that is something I've been doing a lot. And I gave some good advice to my friend Finley because she was having a rough time this week with her doomed 3 condition that won't go away.
Very nice. All right. We've got, man, so much channel action. You guys are killing it tonight. We got 400 stars. We've got blessings for Lucy and for Gordon. So let's roll these up.
Thank you, Erica.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got a very fitting one for Lucy. Lucy is being blessed by Irori tonight.
Give it to me, my God.
So what this will do, this will give you the ability to... you are a monk, so how am I going to work this with you? I think since you're a monk, so this lets you enter a stance. So we're going to say that for this one, when you're in any of your monk stances, besides like your default stance, you'll get an extra +2 to your AC.
Okay. That's
All
wonderful. Just add that to my character sheet real fast.
Okay, and for Gordon here, who is already a caster, Gordon is blessed by Nethys tonight, the deity of Reiklin.
Oh boy, is he upset about that?
So maybe Reiklin said a nice prayer for Gordon, you know? Who knows?
For those of you that aren't familiar, Nethys is a rival of Gozra, which is the deity that Gordon worships as a cleric.
Which is interesting here. So what this blessing is going to do for Gordon is this is going to increase all of his spell DCs by 2.
Blessings for everybody.
All right, and we have got one for Sapisto.
Holy blessings.
That is given by... We've got so many blessings rolling in. All right, so Toby is putting out a blessing for Sapisto tonight. So what have we got for Sapisto? All right. So we have got a blessing on Sapisto from... Oh my goodness.
The suspense is killing me.
It's like I've rolled it and it's been the duplicate one, so I'm changing my dice size here. All right, a blessing of Shaylin on Sapisto here. So with the blessing, the blessing of Shaylin, you can choose one Sapisto. No, you can you can choose one weapon Sapisto, and that weapon for tonight is going to become a +3 greater striking weapon.
I'm so jellyfish right now.
One weapon, huh?
Only when wielded by you, to clarify.
That's fair.
Okay,
one
and then...
weapon.
Do you own a weapon? I'm just curious.
I almost considered not bringing my sling.
You are gonna have a blessed sling? We're gonna have some David and Goliath play here tonight?
I feel like a +3 greater striking weapon. Nah, he'll use his rapier.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So we have got a gift from Petunia to Sapisto for a hero point. The chat is
Aw.
chat's got your back tonight, guys.
Did you see Tane's blessing? Second
Yeah.
blessing to Zarias,
So-
and another.
We've got blessings to Sapisto and Zarias, so let's roll
Oh
those
my
up
gosh.
here.
You guys better write your shiz down so you remember what it all does.
Yeah, we're getting buffed. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so to Sapisto, you are blessed by Serenray tonight as well. So that's going to give you fire resistance 10, and then you
Oh.
have 1 free casting. What level spells are you guys at now, you casters?
Up to 6 for
Yeah.
me.
Okay, so a 6th level fireball.
Oh, damn.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that on my whiteboard.
Okay, and then got Zarias here, blessed by Gorham tonight. All of
Ooh.
your physical attacks are going to do 4 extra damage.
Very cool.
Hope you guys noted all that down, because I sure didn't.
Plus 3 greater striking weapon.
Zarias has a hero point coming from Petunia as well from a share on Facebook.
I got that.
Oh, thank you.
Another one from two. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for helping me keep up on that. Chat just exploded. You guys,
Right?
you're the real heroes tonight.
And I'm sorry, was that fire resistance 10?
10. Yep.
And 1 free cast of a 6th level fireball.
Uh-huh. All right. Jason says, that's all the time we have tonight. Nah, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of stuff to get into here. Okay, so chat, thank you. That was awesome. Did we go over all the downtime here?
No.
Right. Lucy got coin by selling herself in a fighting way. The Pisto.
Mhm.
What did you do?
Sapisto made a pilgrimage to visit his good friend Rizeki and had a mud bath with her, a ritual mud bath. He didn't know that that's what was going to happen. He kind of just went there hoping she'd take pity on him or something. He was going to give her a hat that he made for her, which was just a seed bag with some eye holes cut into it and some ear holes, but she didn't like it, so he's been wearing the Rizeki hat. Yeah, and he took a mud bath, and I guess it broke the curse.
Okay.
That's incredible. I had no
like it.
idea of the healing properties of mud.
Neither did Sapisto.
I mean, nobody knows as much as Rizeki, let's be honest.
It's true.
That's true.
Okay, that was the downtime. Now we've got more blessings, guys. Just like
Ah!
all the deities are watching tonight, I suppose. Okay, so we've got 2 blessings coming from Katie Young. She called out 2 deities, so you know what? We'll go with the 2 deities. I'll let you just call them out. So we have got. I'm gonna roll for who gets which one here.
Okay.
Okay, so Lucy, you have been blessed by Callistria, so you are going to gain a sneak attack ability for 2d6 tonight. And then we have got for Gordon, it's right, Caden. Gordon, your fortitude saves are increased by 4 tonight because you are blessed by Caden.
Oh boy.
All right. Did I miss any more? Let's see. I see Sapisto's name.
Not even Rizeki knows the power of
It's
Rizeki.
true.
That's so true. It's so true.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm caught up on blessings and hero points. So
Let's
that is
get-
downtime, guys. Let's get into this session that we've got tonight. You guys are all blessed by the gods here. Now, while we're speaking of blessings and buffs here, let's talk about the League here to start with, because the League of the Hunt has used their guild support special to use their kind of guild ultimate, if you will, which is all of the guilds have like a special guild support they can use. League has chosen to use theirs tonight. They've saved that up for doing 3 side quests. They saved it for this session. Basically what that is during this session tonight, the League of the Hunt will get +2 to their attacks, +2 to AC, and their first attack roll that hits each round will do an extra 2d8 precision damage. Also, they have been given information on the monsters in this encounter and automatically succeeded at a recall knowledge. So the way that this works flavor-wise for the League is every once in a while when there's a certain phase of the moon that lands on a certain day, the League of the Hunt does a big ritual where they kind of do a ritual to appease Aristil, the god of the hunt, and ask him to kind of bless over one of their jobs here. So they had one of these rituals before this job here. And the way that the flavor of this is going to kind of work, your characters don't actually know what's coming up, but you're blessed by Aristil here. So you just kind of felt intuitions on what you should prepare and what you should be ready for and what you should study for this week. So when you see these creatures, you will have already studied them in your preparations. And some of the items and stuff you have prepped might just happen to conveniently correlate with what you need for that. That happened for you guys. And with that being said, we're going to start with everybody here talking to Lady Shadara before you head out to this gauntlet. I'm very glad to see all of you have decided who's going to be attending with us. Very excited for this kind of unique opportunity. This nobleman, Jarek, very notable, very wealthy. I do believe he will be leaving some good things for you. He's spent kind of the later of his years crafting this gauntlet, and you're all going to be the first ones to test it out. Are you all feeling ready?
No, absolutely not. Can I?
We're more than ready.
Can I just leave? Is that an option at this point, or is my name already written down and they're expecting me?
You are being expected, Gordon.
Okay, that's fine.
The first to try something new? I'm sure this will make for a great tale. I'm glad to add this to my legacy.
You already have a tail. Or do you?
Indeed, I do.
I've never looked.
Zarias does have a tail when you look.
Oh, I thought it was always impolite to look, so I never did. I am excited to be the first plant. Well, first of two plants. I'm sure I will beat Gordon, and he looks so scared.
Gordon's gonna look over at Sapiso and be like, "You're the imposter! You're not a gourd leshy."
No, I am not. I am a leaf leshy. I hear that you have nothing inside your head. Is it true?
I don't know. You're trying to impersonate me. Did you find that to be true?
Oh, that's right. I remember. Yeah, it was true. There was nothing in there.
This is a good segue. Now, I do want all of you to keep in mind, during this event, you are all still part of the same alliance, and we do have strict guidelines on respecting each other here. So, I don't know what this gauntlet is going to entail, but whatever it is, unless it's in the spirit of friendly competition, none of you are to harm one another here. That is still one of these strong alliance guidelines. And,
what if it's friendly harm?
I don't know if he's going to be pitting you against each other or what he might have planned. As long as it's safe, if it's a friendly bout, some sort of arena fight, he has healers on hand, that's fine. But, use your common sense. You are not to directly try to eliminate one another.
In other words, there's no just messing with each other just because we can.
Right. Now, I don't know how he's going to be giving out the prizes or the rewards for this. But if there's any conflict of it, just come to me after you have left the gauntlet. And anything that you have found in there, if there's debates on who it should go to, I will settle that. Understood?
Boring, but understandable.
Very good. Well, with that, we have travel set up for you. It should be a few days out. This is built into the Asphodel Mountains, which is quite unique. I wish best of luck to you. Your competition is coming to an end. You are both very close. We appreciate everything you have done for the Alliance. So please enjoy yourselves and be safe.
Thank you, milady.
Indeed.
For the Horde. I mean the gourd.
All right, so we're just going to go ahead and downtime skip here. You guys have a nice, safe travel into the Asphodel Mountains. Now, when you guys arrive here, you're given a map, you were given travel here. This place is easy to spot. There is just this large, huge, kind of brass, copper-looking structure that's kind of built into the mountains here. And you guys can clearly see there is a huge opening, kind of like a citadel-type gates. Appears to be kind of like a drop-down gate, and is currently open. And that's where you guys are currently at.
When you say a drop-down gate,
kind of like it, like the door will
drawbridge?
close down.
Okay.
Like a
portcullis.
Yeah, there you go. Portcullis. Thank you. I knew there was a word for it. I couldn't find it.
Sure.
Okay. Lucy will look down at Gordon and offer her hand. Need a ride?
More just like I need to be held, but I'll take a ride too.
She'll lift you up onto her shoulder where Faithy normally sits. All right, let's go. And she'll use her bow staff as like an actual staff as she's walking up to this grate.
Okay.
How about you, my friend? My hood is still open.
Excellent. I will scurry up Zarias's cloak. Do you remember that time that I was invisible and you could not see me, but I was on you anyway?
Ah, yes. Excellent times. Excellent times.
We almost died.
I was directionally challenged.
That's okay. Me too. I'm going to have my instrument out, and I'm just going to play a soft and slightly eerie tune.
Okay, as you guys are walking inside.
Theme music. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you
Zarias
guys
is going to do kind of a badass walk to the scary music.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Oh,
We
I'll match
planned it.
that. That's cool.
Lucy's gonna match the swagger.
Oh yeah, she's gonna try.
Okay, very nice. So you guys walk into this very large entrance, huge door, and as you're walking in, it leads into a hallway that kind of narrows down. As you guys are walking in here, it is quite the sight. You guys have not seen many creations like this around Galarion. It's very clockwork. There's lots of moving parts. There's gears that are kind of winding around and just kind of loud steaming noises coming from around you around this hallway. You can kind of see some of the gears at work as you're walking through in the walls. Some bits are exposed. And this hallway leads into another big opening into kind of a large open room. When you guys walk into this room, the notable things you see, aside from the whole room still being made of metal, there's gears, there's clockworks around, there is a big chest, big metal chest kind of in the center of the room. It's got a white crystal on the top, and it appears to be on the left and right of that white crystal. There is a green crystal to the left, and there's a golden crystal to the right. And then aside from the entryway you guys just came into, there appears to be two closed doors, one on the left side and one on the right side. And as you guys step into this room, you are immediately greeted with a huge, loud hissing sound, and then kind of a clanking sound, and the door behind you comes slamming down super fast and super heavy. Let's go ahead and put you guys over to here. Anything you guys are doing to respond to this?
Listen, I don't want to be here anymore. I decided that this is a bad idea, and we should just leave. This competition is over, and we don't need to go into the crypt.
As soon as the door slams shut, I want to start looking really closely to see if I notice any traps or anything else that might poke out to me.
Yeah, sure. I'll let you go ahead and roll me a perception.
That'll be 27.
Okay, 27. Aside from what I've described to you already, you don't notice anything else.
Okay.
Lucy just immediately draws weapons, and they are different weapons than her normal bow staff. There is this temple sword that is just really big and long, and it's has a curve to it and has holes driven into the edge, and it just has all of these runes on it. She draws that, and in her other hand, she draws a small knife, and she just falls into a stance naturally, just ready to fight.
And is her bow
As
staff
I'm
on her
looking
back?
around, I pull out from my bandolier a scroll of mage armor and incant.
Okay.
You'll see Gordon kind of start to glow with a little bit of green energy, and he's going to start casting Vital Beacon.
Okay. All right. Anything for you, Sapisto?
I'm gonna pick up the pace on my song and transition from a creepy horror song to now it's an action song. And I'm gonna go with Inspire Courage for my first action.
Okay. So I'm going to explain to you guys here for this session. Number one, we are going to be using audio quite a bit. Number two, we will be using timers in this session here. I do have a nice API added to Roll20 here. So if you see a timer start underneath of a token. That means that the timer's going to start, and you guys, as soon as the timer starts, I'm not going to pause it unless we have some kind of debate question or whatnot. But there will be pressure timers for the session, just so you guys are aware as the players. So just as you guys kind of finish your preparations, you guys hear this voice start echoing from all around the room. You can't really pinpoint where it's coming from, but it's just kind of all around you. And I am going to play that now.
Hello, guild members. Welcome to my gauntlet. You have all been chosen by your guilds to compete. But do you ever question why? Were you selected for your possessions, your skills, or have you always gotten by on pure luck? Today, I am going to give you the opportunity to find out. Let's see what material belongings you're willing to lose for a chance at victory. You have 1 minute to decide. Your time starts now.
So as soon as that finishes, the chest in the middle of this room pops open. What do you guys do?
Well,
So, Pisa, let's get over there now. Let's go take a look and figure out what we need to sacrifice.
yep. I'm on it.
Okay, the timer has started. I have a 2-minute timer here for descriptions and whatnot. And this is your 1-minute timer.
Okay. I'm going to throw my... I'm going to throw in there my Horn of Fog.
Okay, you put your Horn of Fog in there, and as soon as you kind of set it down in there, it disappears before it even hits the bottom of the chest. And you guys can see those crystals kind of on the chest. It's open, but the crystals are still visible. It goes from it starts glowing on the gold crystal.
Oh man. Lucy looks over to Gordon. What should we give it?
It's got to be like something important to us, yeah?
Or valuable? She'll pull off her bracelet of dashing and she'll walk over and drop that inside.
When she drops that in there, the crystal starts glowing on white.
All right.
And how many crystals are there? There's 4?
There's a green,
3.
a white, and a gold.
I'm going to drop in a scroll of acid arrow.
Okay, it shifts to green. Or sorry, to gold.
I hope it doesn't shift to
us.
green.
I'll drop in an oil of potency. I don't actually own a lot.
Okay, it shifts to white.
And then 2 lesser healing potions.
Shifts to green.
And just because she's having fun, she's going to huck an antidote.
I drop in the
there.
wand of manifold missiles.
It shifts to gold.
I drop in a healing potion too.
Okay, the chest slams shut. Okay, so I am going to point this out. I forgot to mention this at the beginning. These voice lines today were recorded for me by Toby Pack. So Toby, thank you very much. He is part of the Sidequest, and I have linked his website in the chat description. So thank you for helping out with this session. Okay, so this chest slams shut. And as it does, the door on the right is going to slide open slowly. And as it's slowly sliding open, this blue aura is going to start descending down from the ceiling and kind of pass over all of you. And then after it does, there's going to be kind of a spectral looking image of Sepisto and Zarias that appear in front of that door that's opening.
That's going to what? Sorry?
A spectral image of Sepisto and Zarias is going to appear in front of that door that is sliding open.
All right.
Oh,
it looks like we ought to go that way.
I suppose.
I don't
Should
like
we
the
do-
ghosts.
I'm gonna look at Gordon.
Gordon,
That
what
is
are the
an
ghosts?
imposter.
Nope,
Can we do
should've
like,
left.
do you have arcana or occultism?
I've got something. So I would like to cast detect magic towards the ghostly figures.
Okay, towards the ghostly figures.
And it is auto heightened, yeah.
It is, yes. So, yeah, there is magic on those, and it is giving off an aura of illusion.
Aha! I knew it. Okay. I would like to cast. Watch, this is a new spell I have learned. You probably cannot see anything, but I will be able to see everything. And I'm going to cast True Seeing on myself.
Okay. Yeah, so when you cast True Seeing on yourself, you can see that these images, they kind of fade away to you. And you can see that kind of in the floor, kind of through like a crack of like the clockwork working underneath, you can see two tiny glowing crystals that look like they're projecting these images up.
Pay no attention to the crystals beneath the stone.
Occultism check just to guarantee that this means we're supposed to go that way.
It would be an Arcana.
Oh, I can do that too.
Oh, that's...
And that'll be a bonus to me, and then I'll roll that for you.
Okay.
So what's your bonus for Arcana?
My bonus for Arcana is 13.
Okay, yeah, you also feel pretty confident that that is some kind of minor image spell, putting out images. Looks like it's coming from a magic item below the floor.
So
Alright.
the door on the Goldblood side opened, but the door on the League of the Hunt side did not open, correct?
Correct.
So let's get going. I take off with Sapisto in my hood.
Here we go.
What are you
As
doing,
they
Lucien
l-
Gordon?
As they leave, I'm going to try and lift like the lid of the chest.
It is like tight. Go ahead and roll me a strength check. If you're going to try to like actually pry it.
Did it go? Nope, 17.
Yeah, no, you can't get that
Okay.
open.
All right. So she'll turn to the other door and be like, "How do you think we're going to open this?"
I don't know if we put enough things in. I'm too scared to be here, Lucy. This is
I'm going
Not my
to walk up
favorite.
and knock with like the butt of my hilt.
Okay, so you're knocking on the door there. Also, Gordon, you've been given a hero point.
Actually, she's been given 2. We missed one earlier.
Ah, okay. Very nice. Okay, so yeah, you guys are knocking on your door. Zarias and Sapisto, you guys walk through the door that had your images in front of it. When you guys walk through your door, it slams shut from 2 sides behind you. The door had opened kind of to the side, and 2 of them closed to make like a double door when you guys walked through it.
Okay.
Nothing's happening with your door currently, League. Now, when you walk into this next room, you can see that the League's door looks like it leads into this same room. And as you walk in, the floor kind of spirals open in the middle of this room. It's another just kind of big open room. There's a singular door up ahead, straight across from the 2 doors. And the floor in the middle kind of opens up with this hole in the middle. And from it rises this pedestal. On the pedestal, you guys can see there is a deck of cards. There are 2 little pyramid-shaped looking bones, D4s. One of them has scratch marks in either 1, 2, 3, or 4 on various edges, and one of them has no scratch marks at all. And then between the 2 bones, there is a magical-looking ring.
A what?
A magical-looking ring.
Do I see anything with my no BS eyeballs?
You do not.
Okay. I would like to do another detect magic, please.
Okay. Yeah, so when you do your detect magic, you get... Hold on a second here. Let me look up what auras these are here. Alex making me do homework.
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
So you're not getting any magic coming from the bones.
Okay.
From the ring, you are getting an aura. Did not tell me. Oh yeah, you're getting a divination aura from the ring, and it is magical. And then you are also getting magic coming off of the deck of cards.
Zarias.
Mhm.
There is magic on that pedestal. The cards are magic.
You're
The
getting
ring.
You're getting transmutation magic coming off of the cards. And as you're casting this detect magic, a voice is going to come from all around you again. This is going to sound like it's coming from all around you as well, League. And this is what you guys are going to hear.
Well done, Sapisto. and Zurias, you have shown that possessions are meaningless to you. You have the first opportunity to test your luck. Much like possessions, what role does luck play in your success? Before you is a very unique deck of cards with some very specific rules. Grab the die and give it a roll. You must draw that many cards from the deck. Should your fate prove to be one of demise, then perhaps your guild doesn't covet the prize.
And I transcribed that in the chat for you
I know
guys.
what this is.
Yep. Bonus is the 13, you said?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I rolled. Go for it.
Sapisto, did you share your information of the aura and whatnot?
I did. And I'd also like to roll one as well, please. I have a plus 14.
Okay, so as you take a closer look at these cards, they appear to be these heavy-looking vellum cards with different glyphs of magical power on the back of them. Both of you guys recognize this as a very rare artifact called a Deck of Many Things.
Oh, no! Oh, yes! Oh, no!
Oh boy.
What you guys know about these is that this deck, once you draw cards from it, you do have to use them. And they have many different effects. Some of them can change your life for the good. Some of them can completely destroy you.
It is like that one Irisan roulette I have heard of one time. You can either get really, really lucky or really, really not lucky.
Do you think this indicates that we both have to draw? Or is it just one of us that has to test our luck?
Big voice from the ceiling. What is the ring for? And did you hear Zurias' question?
There's no response.
I think we both have to draw, but I will go first. Or we one after the other, and we go me and then you, and then me and then you, and then let's roll the dice first.
All right, let's do it that way.
Do I recognize anything about the ring?
Should we also try to figure out what this ring does?
Yeah, I'll roll for you guys on that here. Both of you guys know that this ring is a ring of maniacal devices. So this is a magical item invested that looks like simple tarnished brass. It can turn into different types of thieves' tools. And then you can activate it once per day, and it can create a glyph of warding containing a fireball spell on something of your choice.
Glyph of warding from fireball?
Containing fireball.
Okay.
So basically, it's a glyph that if somebody triggers it, will shoot a fireball at them.
Gotcha. All right.
Zurias, I don't know if we should touch that ring.
Do we sense any kind of curses around it?
Nope.
I actually think this might be a prize for us getting here first.
Zurias, I don't think you should listen to me about the ring.
I try pocketing the ring.
Yeah, it goes in your pocket.
All right.
Sapisto will reach out a little shaking leafy hand and pick up the four-sided die.
Okay, so you're picking up the one with the scratch marks on it? Or are you picking up the blank one?
I'll pick up the one with the scratches on it first.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that dice. Roll me a d4 and roll 20.
Okay.
Good luck.
2.
Okay. So you roll that, and you get a side that has 2 scratch marks on it.
I'm going to look at the deck.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look at Zurias and say, my friend, I hope to have a drink with you at the end of this, but if I don't, will you have one for me?
It would be my honor.
All right. And I'm going to scramble off of his hood just in case I burst into some fire. I'm feeling lucky when it comes to fire today, but I don't know how lucky that is. And then I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Okay. So, Sapisto, the first card that you draw is the sun. You know, what you know about this is you know that these cards have to be used within an hour, otherwise they will use themselves. And this is what you know about the sun from your succeeded check. So what this is going to mean for ours here, you are going to level up an extra level, and that will happen at the end of this session. And a beneficial permanent magic item of 6th to 11th level will be given to you from some unknown stranger. That's a good one.
Congratulations,
That's an
you
excellent
won.
one.
Hand the other over to Soraya.
That is not so bad.
Now, would you like to use it first or draw your second card?
Use it first?
You gonna use it first?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you use it, so this has like the name, the sun on it written in common and a picture of a sun, and the card burns up, and you can see that the deck refills a card of itself and then shuffles itself, just kind of magically.
What if I just kill myself, Soraya?
Your second card is Ruin.
Oh boy.
What you know about Ruin is you will lose all of your non-magical possessions, including any wealth and property.
No, non-magical?
No, magical.
Oh.
Wait a minute, let's see. Ruin. You lose, all your non-magical possessions, including any wealth and property.
This is the best for me because I have next to nothing. But I have noticed that I cannot find my Tanglefoot bags anywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry about that one.
Are you
Right,
going to use it now?
I mean, I guess.
I'm confused.
Wait, so he has to use it before we leave here, or?
So the way this deck works is you have to activate the card once you draw it. It has to be activated within an hour, or else it will activate itself.
I suggest you activate that one later on, so that you have access to the non-magical things that you have on you until that point.
But what if I get something that is non-magical that I really, really like?
That is a great point. Do you have things that you care about right now?
No.
Do it.
I do it.
Is your
Wait, my
instrument?
I can scream, sing. My instrument only gives me a +1. I am nothing if I do not have my voice and my leaves to dance with. I already said it.
Somebody's
Everything
asked
burns.
if they give a blessing. If I'll let them redo it. I will if Sapisto wishes to.
He's kind of ready to just go for it. So I think we're gonna go for it.
Okay, just gonna do it there. Okay.
Wait. Do I all of my wealth? Is that all of my guild wealth?
You don't know. These things are kind of fickle.
Well, I do not want to anger the gods or the voice.
And
And
unfortunately, it's happening one way or another.
That is true. It is, we're just going to do it now. Take my things, and I'll activate the card.
Okay, so what you see immediately is that all of your non-magical possessions in your inventory and on you currently right now when you activate the card vanish. At the same time this is happening, League, your door opens up. And you guys can see them kind of standing near this pedestal with the cards. You guys had heard what was said before. And you see like Sapisto's instrument just kind of vanish into nothing. All of the gold that's on your person right now disappears. And Zarias, you feel your coin purse get a little bit lighter as well.
Oh. I look inside it.
There is, let's see, how much gold did you have on you?
2.
2 gold pieces. One of the gold pieces is gone.
All right, I grab the. I try to grab the numbered die to roll it.
Okay. Oh, and so before that, so after you activate this card and this one burns away and you see it add itself back to the deck and shuffle, this door ahead of you opens up.
Oh, so
Does
I
this mean
don't
I
have
am-
to. So the door opens. Does it
I
show
am-
our icons again?
It does not. The door just opened. And you guys can also see that the door behind you for the League of the Hunt has opened, and Lucy and Gordon are entering the room as well.
I think I take that to mean that I don't need to draw. What are your thoughts?
That is what I think as well.
Draw
let's get
what?
moving.
Picture! I'm kidding. Draw
A
your
picture.
face.
Yes, draw a picture. Let's get going.
Does this mean I am naked now?
Yes, it does.
Zarias, I am now so exposed.
So he just
But I
looks
am-
full blown like a plant. With a
I'm
head.
like still wearing my +1 leather armor, so I'm just like this creepy, like leather wearing stick man.
I pull out my sheath. I slice off a part and cut some holes, and I hand it to Sapisto to use as clothing.
What is this for?
Wear it. It's better than nothing.
Stick my body into the sheath?
That's right.
You have such a positive image of my body. Thank you. And I will try to shimmy into the sheath, but I don't think it's gonna.
I mean, like it is very awkward, but it works.
I'll wear it. I'll wear the sheath.
Okay.
By this time, do we reach the pedestal
Yeah.
and are like just watching them jam Sapisto into this thing?
All right,
Yes.
Sapisto, let's get moving. I scoop him up while he's getting dressed and get into the next room.
What are you guys doing, League?
Can we just go through that door that's open?
Yeah, you guys just gonna follow him?
I look to Gordon. Should we just go?
We should leave this place, honestly.
That's a door out! She just
What?
goes towards the door.
It's not.
Okay, so everybody is going through that door there, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So, Goldblood, you guys get through just a bit before. Now, what you guys see in this room, it's just another big metal room, clockwork all around. And in the center of this room, there is a table with kind of like a tablecloth over it. Nice red tablecloth. And sitting upon it are 4 wine glasses with different colored liquids. One of them is red, one of them is blue, one of them is green, one of them is yellow. The liquid, all the glasses are clear. League, you guys kind of end up in the room just a little bit behind them there, and as soon as you guys step in, the door behind you slams shut. And you guys are going to hear another voice recording.
Welcome to part 3. It's time to test your perception skills. You must all pick one of the liquids in front of you to consume. When the time runs out, you must drink your chosen glass in its entirety. What is it you Goldbloods say? Drink together? Oh, and if you choose not to drink, your guild automatically loses. Good luck.
Okay,
Okay.
what are you guys doing?
Rush over to the table. Start looking at the glasses really closely.
What is my no BS eyeball see?
Okay, yeah, you guys, anybody who's looking at the glasses can roll me a perception.
Sure. Not a craft?
You can roll a craft as well if you would like.
I don't have it. I was just curious.
I am also going to cast True Seeing.
I don't know
Okay.
shit.
I have rolled my roll.
Perception, you said?
Perception.
We're
Okay.
on the low roll train tonight, kids.
Wow,
I
so we
know.
got 24 for Gordon, 18 for Lucy, 24 for Sapisto, 24 for Zarias. You cast True Seeing, Zarias. And so Sapisto and Zarias, you guys don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Everything looks as I have described it. Now, with your perceptions, what you guys notice, and are you, all of you guys looking at these closely?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, and I'm sniffing.
okay, all of them smell horrible and acrid and nasty. All of them appear to be the same sort of like transparency. They just look like a solid liquid. They have a very potent bad smell, and you notice that they're different colors. That's all you guys notice.
What are the colors again?
Blue, and so this is from left to right. Blue, red, yellow, green.
Is there anything else that we see around there?
Nope, the room appears to be empty aside from this table with a red tablecloth over it, the door that slams shut behind you. You don't see any other doors progressing anywhere else, and you see the glasses.
Lucy picks up the red one.
Okay.
I want to cast telepathy to talk to Sapisto and say, do you have some medicine idea that you might be able to tell what the effects of these things are?
Can I roll a medicine check on it?
So
Or
it
will
would
you
be
roll me
a
one?
craft check, and you need to be expert in medicine.
Gordon's gonna pick up the blue one.
Okay.
Gordon, what do you think this one is? And she's holding it up to him, and she's like,
I just want to drink this and I want to leave, Lucy.
why did you pick that one? I picked this one because red. And she gestures to her hair, which is red.
Well,
can I do a detect magic?
Uh-huh. There is no magic.
you see, Lucy, only one of these colors
Okay.
is not a primary color.
Oh.
So
Don't
not
worry, I will
that
have your
one.
back. I will pick up the green one and I'll wink at Gordon.
I pick up the yellow one then.
Is it because you're green? And she points to Sapisto.
You know what they say about green.
No, I don't.
Neither do I. I would like to toast Zorias, and I'll say, we fight together. We drink together. We down this putrid filth together.
Yeah.
Wholesomely. Clink. And drinking it.
Lucy,
So-
they're kind of weird.
Now, like, are you sipping at it or are you downing it?
I'm drinking it the only way a gold blood drinks.
Okay. That same
I
for
don't
you,
know how
Zorias?
else. I don't know how else to drink. I've learned from the best.
I take a slightly more cautious approach, but I do start going at it at a slower rate.
Okay. And what about you, Lucy and Gordon? What are you guys doing? Are you drinking at the same time? Are you watching?
So,
Have we heard?
Chase, I don't see a timer.
any-
Did you-
There's no
Stuff?
timer.
Oh, I thought he said after 1 minute you have to.
It says
okay.
when the time runs out.
It
Time
does.
runs out.
Mm-hmm.
She'll say, I don't have a funny rhyme, but we can just drink this.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
All of it?
Yeah, that's what he said. The creepy man that's watching us is probably just gonna kill us anyway.
In its entirety.
In its entirety.
And she'll glug her red one down.
Gordon?
Gordon will do the same.
Okay. So, Zorias, you kind of sip it first and then power through it. This tastes horrible. It is like super potent medicine-y taste, like straight alcohol, not in like the not good alcohol with like kind of like almost like a burny aftertaste. It burns going down, and as soon as like you guys down it, it hits you right in the head and you feel so woozy. Everybody needs to make me fortitude saves.
Oof, ugh,
Okay.
bleh.
Our main man, Kaylin, coming in handy.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna use one of my hero points because they have been gifted to me for use.
Okay.
20. Wait.
I
Why
think
did it show it again? Another nat 1. I don't see my dice rolling. Do you guys see my dice rolling?
I'm also going to use a hero point. I'm not confident in that roll.
I'm rolling another hero point because
It didn't
it's
show your
showing...
dice because you rolled the same time as somebody else.
Oh.
So it was another nat one.
Okay. Chase, I think there's something broken.
With
just-
hero points, the way hero points are integrated into Roll20.
No. With the way my rolls are going, I did 1, 1, 2. And I
That's-
have a plus 22 to my fort. I'm using another.
You cannot.
Oh, I cannot. My bad.
Yep.
Damn
Okay.
it. Okay.
So we have got... Okay, so Zorias used a hero point as well, you said?
Yep, so I'm at a 27.
Okay. So Lucy's at a nat 1.
Yep, I'm at that one.
Gordon is at a 36. Lucy is at a... No, when we said Zorias is at a 27, and Sapisto's at a nat 20. Okay. So Lucy, the second you down that, you hit the ground unconscious. Zorias and Gordon, you guys see that, kind of dazed, and then shortly after, you guys pass out. Sapisto, you feel funny in the head, but you are still standing conscious.
I'm gonna try to wake up Zorias. I'm gonna jump on him and and leaf slap his little cheeks, his little lizard cheeks.
Okay.
Hello, 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 hello. Bonjour.
As you're doing that, he is just unresponsive completely. You can see he's breathing still. And as you start slapping him, from the floor, you hear this hissing sound, and you see this like green gas start filling the room.
And he's on the ground?
Everybody's on the ground but you.
Is the gas, is it from the floor? Coming up from the floor?
Coming up from the floor, kind of all around the room. It's kind of starting to creep in towards the center of the room.
Is it heavy?
It looks kind of thin. It's green in color.
But like, is it like?
It's rising. It's rising up. It's filling the room.
Oh goodness. Okay. Detect magic.
You detect no magic.
Okay. I'm going to try to pull Zarias over to the table. And can I lift up the tablecloth?
As you're lifting up the tablecloth, the gas is starting to creep in around you. Make me another fortitude save.
Oh my goodness.
Holy gee willikers.
You pass out.
Oh!
What? Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So let's get the board set up here. Got Lucy. We've got Gordon. We have got Zarias.
Gordon's on top of me.
That health is wrong.
Same.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can update those if you wish. Gordon's on top of you, you said?
Yeah, he's been riding my shoulder.
Oh, right, on top of you. Okay. Well, he was before y'all passed out. So, you guys wake up. You feel disoriented. You have no idea how long it's been. When you wake up, you notice a few things. You guys are facing your partners, and both of you are kind of strapped into this strange-looking metal chair. Both of your wrists are bound by metal to the arms of these chairs, and on your right hand, your hand is kind of gently over a lever. You can see there's this kind of a orb, like half dome over your head, and you can feel something pressing into your temples. Very uncomfortable. And also what you notice is that there is absolutely like no sound in the room. It sounds unnaturally quiet until you guys hear the familiar voice.
Good morning, adventurers. The device you are strapped into is a wonderful little tool. You see, it has the power to remove your memories, your experiences, your training, even your skill. Each of you is connected to your partner. With each pull of your lever to your right, you will remove something from your companion. Whichever guild pulls their levers the most will win this portion of the gauntlet, and be released from their device first. You have 10 minutes. Your time starts now.
Okay, your timer starts. What are you guys doing?
Oh my gosh.
Now, there's not really an initiative here. This is just used. Once this has gone through 5 of you, the 10 minutes will be up. Now, if you try to talk, nothing comes out. So for this portion, you guys are not allowed to communicate with each other. If you do, you'll get a penalty here. So what are you doing?
So Lucy is just making like firm eye contact with Gordon, whose facial expressions never change. And she just smiles at him. She just smiles
That's rough.
at him.
I pass. I don't pull the lever yet.
Okay. What's Rice's kind of composure like here?
He's got kind of a determined look on his face.
I can read lips.
Good feat at a time like this.
So any kind of communication at all?
So if she can read lips, you can say what you're you know what?
Chase,
I'll
it's
have
my
you roll
timer right now, so can we pause it?
your timer. Sorry.
My timer's going because the turn passed. Can we
No,
pause
no.
it?
So I was saying is that this is not an actual timer. It's once
Okay.
it passes, once it goes to round 2 and one person is passed, then your 10 minutes is up. I'm just using this as kind of a 10-minute timer because it goes in 2-minute
Okay.
increments.
Okay.
So we're not actually in initiative here.
Okay.
Okay.
Gordon, knowing how crazy Lucy is, you'll just see a slight nod of his head.
Okay.
Now, if you want to roll perception, Sapisto, then I'll let you know if he can communicate to you or not.
Sorry, say that again.
You can-
I might be having lag.
Oh, you can roll a perception. If you succeed, I'll let Zarias communicate to you, since that'll say that you can read his lips.
Okay. So you want me to roll a perception?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can understand Zarias if he's mouthing to you.
I mouth, should we do this?
I will nod.
So you can barely nod because this thing's strapped pretty tight to your head, but you can definitely get
okay.
a nod.
Then I will say,
Okay.
Now you two can't see the gold bloods.
Okay. Oh, we can't?
You cannot. You can just, you're facing each other, and this kind of half dome is kind of blocking the side of your vision.
Lucy is going to flex her fingers and just kind of like over and over again.
okay. I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna mouth.
All right. I pull the lever.
Okay, so Zarias, you pull this lever. When you pull it back, it kind of moves back into its position. And when it does, Sapisto, you feel this horrible pressure on the side of your head. And you can see Sapisto's eyes kind of glaze over a little bit. And you just start seeing flashes of memories going through your head. And you can feel some of them just slipping away. And this horrible pain just kind of pulses through your body here. So I have a chart here I'm rolling on. Sapisto, you have lost the ability to cast any tier of Summon Fae.
Okay.
You remember your Naiad and your Pixie, and that just slips away from you. You don't remember them anymore.
That was okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So Chase, we're not going in turns right now.
Nope, it's
right?
free speak.
Okay, I was very confused about that. Okay.
Same. I was like,
no, the timer is just because it's a 10-minute
Well,
timer.
I know it's the timer, but just the turn order. Like,
Yeah.
are we actually adhering to a turn order?
Nope, no turn order.
Okay. Gordon will look at Lucy, and because he respects her so much, and not once has she ever let him down. It's a very slight nod, and gets ready for the worst.
no, pull it. She's telling you to pull
I'm
it.
supposed to still pull it then.
Okay, she'll like flash her fingers just like as many times as you want. Bring it on.
He'll go once.
Okay, pulling the lever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Lucy, this is a horrible pain that goes through you. The same thing happened to Sapisto. You see memories flashing through. You see bits of your monk training go through. You lose your Tangled Forest stance feat.
It's the worst one it could have been. She'll nod and she'll flash her finger. Go again.
You've never seen
I
like
motion to Sapisto to do me.
Okay.
you've
Okay.
never seen
And I'll pull it.
expression on this gourd, but man, does he look real sad right now. And he's gonna do it again.
Okay, so both of you pull it again. So Zarias, this time you experience it. Lucy, you experience it again. Zarias, you lose the ability to cast Flaming Sphere of any tier.
No. All right.
What happens to me, Chase?
Lucy,
She'll motion for you to pull it again, Gordon.
Your fortitude save goes down a tier in proficiency.
Okay.
He does it again.
Okay. Yeah, you feel memories just kind of slipping away here with your third pull, Gordon. Lucy, you lose the ability to use Flurry of Blows.
Should I?
Holy shit, Chase.
That's a rough one.
You've done my 2 things that I do all of the time.
I mouth
Still
to
good?
Sapisto. Should I pull again?
She'll just nod at you. Go ahead. Do it again. You can't take more from me.
He's gonna say yes. Same time.
All right.
And when I feel the pain start, I'm gonna pull it on Zarias.
Okay.
We both pull.
Okay, both of you guys pull. Did either of you pull, League?
Yeah, Gordon pulls again.
Okay, so that's 4 for you and then 4 for Goldbloods, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Sapisto.
Is it 4 for us, or is it... Because I said pull multiple times, but I don't know if you've told me as many times as she's pulled, Chase.
This is your 4th going on here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, Sapisto, you lose the ability to use counter performance. Zarias, you lose the ability to cast Fireball.
Oh,
that hurts.
Lucy, your fortitude save goes down another proficiency.
Okay.
4 and 4.
Go again.
Well, Gordon will motion at you this time.
Got about 3 minutes
She'll
left.
shake her head.
Do it again.
He'll
I
more
pull
vigorously motion.
Okay, Sapisto will also pull again.
Okay, so you guys are going
She'll
to
pull it.
Okay, so both
No,
of you.
she wouldn't. She wouldn't do it.
But
RP
Gordon
she
will
would
pull
not
it
do
again then.
Okay.
Okay, so Gordon's going for the 5th, and you two are each doing it, putting you up to 6. So, Lucy, your will save goes down a tier.
Oops, sorry. I clicked the wrong thingy. Her smile's starting to fade a little bit, but she nods for you to go again.
Sapisto, you lose your highest tier of spells.
Oh God.
Zarias, your fortitude save goes down by a tier.
Her smile's like starting to like really falter here.
So we've got Goldbloods at 6 and the League at 5.
Gordon's gonna pull again in motion for her to do it the same.
He won't. She won't.
Okay.
She'll
One more
just do no.
time.
Gordon, you're
No.
going to 6.
I'm gonna look at Zarias. Again.
One more time. That's
And
it.
we'll pull it.
Both of you are pulling it again?
Mhm.
One last time.
Okay, so Lucy, you
No.
lose your no escape feat.
Okay.
Ooh.
Zarias, you lose your ability to cast magic missile.
Oh.
Sapisto, your will save goes down by a tier.
Okay.
Goldblood's at 8, the League are at 6.
She's like kind of
Good.
half slumped in her chair at this point.
Gordon is going to look so insistent that you pull.
Her eyes are like fluttering at this point.
So
There's so much
insistent.
effed up in her head right now. She's just like
Yeah.
dazed.
So insistent that you pull. The
We're at
most insistent
50
look
seconds.
you've seen from this emotionless Gordon. He's gonna pull again.
I shake my head at Sapisto.
Okay. So, Gordon, when you pull Lucy, your reflex saves go down by a tier.
Okay.
If she's looking very not like she's gonna do it, he's gonna rapid fire out of frustration.
Oh my god! That's true. She did say it.
So she pulls it again to go to 8. Lucy, you lose your mountain stance. No, your mountain stronghold.
Okay.
Pull it again. Is your fortitude untrained yet?
It is on trained.
Okay, so reroll there.
It's on trained.
It's
not
on trained. Okay, your fortitude goes to untrained.
Okay.
8 and 8. And we've got the time is up. Nobody is out of their devices.
Gordon will pull it one last time.
When you pull the lever, your chair opens up, Gordon. Lucy, you go through one more bout of this, and then your chair opens as well. You lose your mountain stance.
Oof. Okay.
Okay, so your guys, your braces on your arms open up.
So Chase, I've lost all of my stances, so I no longer get the stance if I'm in any stance of +2 to AC.
So that means that, so now we'll move that to its normal thing, which is you can enter a stance that gives yourself a +3 AC when you're in that stance. No downsides. Okay, so are you guys going to get up from your chairs?
Oh my god, she's gonna fucking slither to the goddamn floor.
Are we still stuck in the chairs?
You guys are. So when you guys get out of your chairs, you can see the gold bloods in 2 chairs kind of to the side of you that you couldn't see before. And then you guys can also see there is a door that's opening up, and you can see the spectral images of yourselves in front of that door. You can see that aside from the chairs next to you, there's a single door behind you, and then there's 2 doors ahead of you. The one on the left opens with your spectral images. The ones on the right is still closed.
Gordon's gonna try to help you up, and he's just gonna very sadly say, Lucy, don't you remember the
Sapi's is
agreement?
gonna look at Zarias and say, "Do me one."
The agreement.
When you try to speak, you guys can hear now.
The agreement is, and she'll pick you up and put you back on her shoulder. I don't let you go down. You don't let me
So
go
we can
down.
see them leaving?
He's gonna walk towards the door.
Yeah, you guys can see as they walk by. Zarias, you're kind of facing towards those doors, so you can see them walking by. You're still stuck, though.
I'll say, "Do me one more time. Do me."
I think the challenge might be over. I don't think we pull again.
I am still stuck.
I am too, but I don't think it's worth it. They'll get a bit of an advantage. I'm hoping we'll be free eventually.
Okay, I'm going to.
If it takes too long, we can make that decision when we get there.
Okay,
Okay, so
I will wait for you.
for the chat, League pulled it. They tied at 8 and 8 right as the timer ran out, and then League pulled it the last time and got out first. So a total of 9 and 8. They lost a lot of stuff, especially Lucy. Okay,
It's only Lucy. Oh.
so when you guys walk through your door, it closes behind you. Goldblood, your devices detach and let you free.
Okay,
All right.
let's go to our door then.
Yeah, so once you're detached, you kind of caught glimpses, right, as you're getting up of their door closing, and you can see the other door opens up to the right.
Can I do an Arcana check to see how permanent these effects are?
13 is your bonus.
Yep.
You have never heard of a device like this. You're not sure.
Okay.
Okay. Are you guys walking through your door?
Yep.
Yeah, we already. Us?
No, the Goldbloods.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go to your door to the right. So both of you guys are in a hallway, separate hallways here.
Wait. So did we have any benefit from going through our door first? Because we haven't.
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So your guys are in separate hallways. Now the difference for yours, League, is there's a pedestal in the middle of your hallway with a closed door on the other end. Goldbloods, your door closes behind you when you enter, and there's just another closed door ahead in the hallway. Now on this pedestal, there's a rune stone of sorts.
I don't know what that means.
Gordon would like to. Is this a tall hallway? Like ceiling goes all the way up?
It's about 15 feet high to the ceiling. It's still kind of a metal hallway. You can hear gears clicking, and you can see gears turning kind of from the sides through bits of the wall. And
Don't see anything on the ceiling, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Just a rune stone with some kind of magical looking glyph on it, sitting on a pedestal in the middle of the hallway.
Gordon would like to look at it and do a knowledge.
Okay. Yeah. That's what's your Arcana bonus?
It definitely exists, and my computer doesn't.
Actually, what's your divine, right?
Yeah.
What's your religion?
Oh boy. Could be better. It's a 20.
A 20. So you know that this is a rune of fire resistance. Greater fire resistance. So it can be added to armor to give you 10 fire resistance. It's a property rune for armor.
Here, Lucy, I think you might need this after all of that.
And she'll pick it up. What does it do?
It makes you burn less. Remember last time when we were with Deary?
Mm.
Yeah.
What do I do with it?
You gotta put it with your armor.
So normally it's quite a process. It takes a while to add to an armor.
Oh, so I can't put it on right now?
Are you picking it up?
Yeah, I picked it up already.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
I have explorer's clothes on.
Do they have a +1 on them?
They do have a +1 on them.
When you touch it, this rune kind of glows and flies straight into your explorer's clothing and etches onto it.
Oh, that's cool.
And it applies itself immediately.
Does my clothes change color, or it just has like a new sigil?
Just has a new sigil on it.
Okay.
So you now have 10 fire resistance.
Awesome.
Zarias is kind of limping up our hallway and says to Sapisto, "How are you
I will
holding
follow.
up, buddy?"
I feel less than I was before. Less of a plant.
Yes.
How are you?
I also feel like I've lost quite a bit. So much work
I
to
feel like
learn
I've
those
lost
things.
friends.
Now I can't even remember what it is I lost.
I know what you know. We will go through a list when we get done with this.
All right.
Let's keep moving.
Okay. After you guys pick up that runestone and it applies to Lucy's clothes, both of your doors open up. And you guys can see that through this hallway, it's leading into a circular room with a big kind of bronze dome in the center of it. And the room kind of circles around this big dome. It looks the same for both of you, but you guys are in different rooms. To your right, League, there appears to be some sort of closed gate. And to your left, Goldbloods, there appears to be some kind of closed gate. And as you guys enter this room, you guys are going to hear a familiar voice.
I will now be sending you through a test after all the sacrifices you have
It's
made.
too soft.
As you can see,
Transcribe.
your friends did not do well. They sacrificed too much. Have you done the same? Let's find out, shall we?
So when this voice clip finishes, this dome in the center of the room opens up. And inside this dome, there's kind of an earthy bit of the ground around it. And there's kind of these weird green spores that just kind of start pouring out of it. You guys see these two large fungal-looking plants in the middle of where this dome opened up. Goldbloods, which you guys see, is your plants look kind of slumped over and deadish. League of the Hunt, yours are kind of flailing vines up in the air and look lively. Goldbloods, in these spores on the ground, you can see the corpses of Reiklin and Regina, kind of with vines down their throats, looking very dead. League of the Hunt, you guys see Finley and Faithy looking the same. And with that, we're going to go to break, and we'll be right back in 15 minutes.
Okay.
See you in a bit, everybody. Okay, we're back from break, everybody. And, ready to go for the most part. Gordon and Sapisto have become actual leshies, as you can see here. So a couple clarifying things. I caught up on hero points. So hero point recap. I've got 5 villain points. Zarias is at 1 hero point. Lucy's at 6. Gordon's at 3. Sapisto at 2. Also, I didn't realize that Flurry of Blows chained into something, so Lucy actually lost Flurry of Maneuvers and still has her Flurry of Blows. So
I'm a first level character, y'all.
not true. Anyways, so where we left off, you guys just came out of your respective different rooms. A large dome in your different rooms opened up. We're about to go over to that map. And what you guys see, League of the Hunt, you see 2 of these huge looking plant fungal type masses in the room. They look like just big mounds of fungus with vines coming up and kind of flailing. Goldbloods, what you guys see is you see that same thing, but the vines aren't flailing around. They just look kind of dead and droopy. All of you guys see your dead other party members in the middle of this kind of domed circular area. They look dead with vines down their throats, spores growing off their body. They look pale. They do not look good. And once you guys first see this on the Goldblood side, one of these fungal plants rips open, and this kind of feminine figure comes falling out and crawling out. She's covered in spores. Her face looks almost kind of leshy-like, with kind of these big beady eyes, and kind of like looks like she has a fungus-like head. She looks like a fungal leshy, and she's gonna come crawling out and say, "Help!" And with that,
Say help.
she says, "Help." I am going to sharing for Zarias point. Let's get that tallied up there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to move you guys over to this map so you can kind of see what it's like, and then we're going to start initiative shortly. So, League of the Hunt, you guys see your two huge masses right here with your dead allies here.
This is a cool map.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then Goldbloods, you guys over here with your dead masses, your dead Regina, your dead Reiklin, and this is the kind of fungal-looking feminine figure that's crawling out of the fungus there. So,
Okay.
are you ready, players, to get put into initiative?
So ready.
May I nature check right at the start of initiative?
So this is going to kind of happen right as the dome opens up, so it'll have to be on your turn.
Alrighty.
Okay. So I'm going to get this pulled up. We're going to use our fun new API. Also, for the players, in case you guys missed it, I've been transcribing the voice clips in the chat. So if you guys in the Roll20 chat, so if you guys missed something, you can check back there.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to start initiative in 3, 2, 1. Start combat. Sapisto, you're up. 2-minute timer.
Okay. First action, please roll me a knowledge check.
Okay, what's your bonus to nature?
My bonus to nature is a plus 15.
A plus 15. And what are you rolling it on? Are you rolling it on these plant things or the leshy?
The leshy.
Okay, so this leshy does appear to be a female fungal leshy. She is crawling out of whatever this plant is here, and she doesn't appear to be injured, but she seems kind of sluggish for some reason.
Okay. I guess I would like to do another nature on the plants, on the fungi themselves.
Okay. So you know that these large fungal-like creatures are called Dracothixes. They are kind of large fungal creatures, and I'm going to pause your timer here while I give you this explanation for recall knowledges. They're big fungal creatures. They like to grab things with their tentacly vines, reel them in, and then they have these exploding spore tendrils that will kind of poison people and do poison damage. They can attack multiple creatures at once. And is there anything in particular you want to know about them?
I want to know. Sorry, what was that?
Are they alive?
Yeah, don't they look kind of drooped and dead?
They look dead.
They're okay. They do look dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, so for my last action, I'm gonna look at Zarias, say, wait here. And then I'm gonna stroll in and I'll say, my lady, are you all right? Come with us.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So next we've got this lady here. She's gonna kind of look up at you with these kind of like almost teary, sad-looking eyes.
Does she look like Tom?
No, she does not.
Okay.
Though she is quite adorable. She's gonna say, I will kill you! And she kind of like opens her maw with these huge, large fangs, and she's gonna pull out this kind of wooden, spiked, thorny-looking flail. like off of part of her body. And yeah, that's going to be her. Now, this is an assassin, which was an NPC, which was purchased by Brandon. So, Brandon, this is your NPC, courtesy of Brandon for you gold bloods here.
Oh!
Okay.
I always pick the bad ones.
Okay. So this creature here is going to roll an intimidate against you to try to demoralize you.
Sure.
This is versus your will DC, your will DC, so your will bonus plus 10.
It's going to be 27 because I'm lower.
Okay, so you are going to be frightened 1.
Okay.
And then it is going to try to smack you with its flail. The 29 versus your AC.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
Right on the money.
Okay, so it is going to smack you with the flail, and when it does, it's going to scream and it's going to rage. Okay, that's its turn.
Whoa. Okay.
It is now this thing's turn.
By the way, Chase, pause.
Uh-huh.
An element has been added.
An element
Courtesy of Toby Pack.
has been added. Okay. So when this thing crawled out of this plant here, and it kind of started freaking out, swinging its flail around, it smacks this with its flail. These ones start freaking out, and spores are just going to start flying off, kind of fresh spores. Okay. So anybody at the end of their turn is going to need to make me a fortitude save or take some poison damage.
Anybody where?
Anybody in the this dome area here where these plants are at. You can see like kind of the recessed circle.
Uh-huh.
Anybody who ends their turn there will have to make a save against poison. Okay, thank you very much for the stars, Toby. We appreciate you very much, friend. Okay, I'm going to resume the timer. Okay, these things here, this one here is going to kind of raise off the ground and start like floating towards Gordon here. And it is going to whip out these tentacles from the bottom of it in like a whirlwind. And it's going to make a strike against both Lucy and Gordon here with its reach. So Gordon, it's a 36 versus your AC.
Oh boy.
Just barely does not crit.
Okay. So that is going to be 28 damage, and you are grabbed. Is improved grab, so it does not take an action. And then Lucy, 37 versus your AC.
That hits. Not a crit.
Okay, it's going to be 20 piercing damage, and you are grabbed. And then it is going to use its spore tendrils on Gordon here. So you need to make me a reflex save, Gordon, as it lets out this toxic spore cloud in your direction.
No, absolutely not. Oh.
Spore cloud, you
26.
say?
A 26 is going to fail. So you start taking persistent poison damage, and then you take this much poison damage straight up. 17 poison damage.
Why not?
Okay, that's this thing's turn. Lucy, you're up.
Okay. Lucy is going to do a step. She is going to enter that stance that she was blessed with by #Irory. And she is going to attack this guy with a flurry of blows, which I still have.
Lucky you had your flurry of maneuvers.
Yes, I was. Okay. First attack. 36.
36 will crit.
Awesome. Critical damage. 40 damage.
Now, what type of weapon is this?
This is a greater striking flaming temple sword.
Okay, so that's both slashing and fire damage. A crit on that is going to add persistent fire damage to this.
Awesome. It
now,
actually also does a D10 of fire damage.
That's the persistent damage.
Charles
you're
just
right.
gave another blessing to Sapisto.
Thanks, Charles. How you doing, man?
Charles.
Okay, let's pause that and see what Sapisto gets blessing-wise. We just got blessings everywhere tonight.
Well, thank you, Charles.
Okay. What do we have here? All right. Tonight for Sapisto, we've now got a Blessing of Desna.
Yay!
So what the Blessing of Desna is going to do is if you go to 0 hit points, the blessing will be expended. You will go to half hit points, and you will let out a first level 3 action heal from yourself that will exclude any enemies.
That's great.
Wow, Charles. Way to be. Excellent. That will come in handy if I
Okay.
die.
Also, since I had a plus to this, this is my first attack. Oh, sorry. I wait till you restart the timer. I
Okay,
just
timer's
remembered.
going. What are you doing?
Since this is my first time hitting, I add my D8, which also double because it's precision damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I
13
did
more.
13 more damage. I'm going to do my second attack. This is -4 with an agile monk weapon. So this will be 39.
You mean less than
29.
29. Okay, 29 will hit.
Okay, 29. I'm going to just do my normal 19 damage. That's my full turn.
Okay. And that's flaming as well, right?
Nope, it is not flaming.
Oh, because it's not greater double
It's
rings.
just slashing.
Okay. So that's your turn there. Now, before your turn ends here, when you slash this thing with your flurry of blows and you cut it, this spore cloud erupts out of it. And I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Oh, I'm not even trained in fortitude saves.
Brutal.
7.
That's a critical fail.
Can't. Is it? Would I know if it's reasonable for me to succeed? You know
It's
what? I should
not.
just try.
You're untrained.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I used a hero point.
Oh, okay.
I already rolled it by the time you said it was not reasonable.
Okay. Hero point expended. Still a critical fail there. So that's going to be 16 poison damage. Your
love it.
lungs just feel so sensitive to these spores here. Okay, with that, we pass the turn to this thing here. This one is going to step up, and it is going to do its whirlwind of tentacles. This is against Lucy first. 31.
Missed.
Oh man, your AC is up there these days.
My AC is pretty high right now.
Okay, Gordon, this one's against you. That's a 38.
God damn it.
That's a crit.
Okay, that's going to be 30 damage, piercing damage. And it is not going to grab because this other one already has you grabbed, and it moved and did 2 actions for that, so that's its turn.
Can I? Oh.
Gordon, it's your go.
He's gonna look at Lucy and be like, I think I know what these are, and they're not very nice, and I think we gotta try to save Finley and Faith because I'm not gonna give up on them yet.
How do I save them?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna kill them then and hope that works.
Oh, that might not be a good idea. Would I be able to do a knowledge check of some sort that if they were still alive, what would be the best route of trying to save them?
Yes,
What is this music?
that'd be an action for a medicine check. It's some funky combat music.
Yep,
Okay,
I'll
I'm gonna
roll
pause here
that.
because we have another blessing going out there. To Lucy.
Woohoo!
Okay. So, Lucy, you have been blessed by Iomade. So
Ooh.
every
Fail
round,
today.
every round at the start of your turn, you can either choose defense or offense. If you choose offense, your attacks will gain 2d6 holy damage. If you choose defense, then you will gain damage resistance 10.
Awesome.
Against everything. Okay, resuming the timer, Gordon, your go.
Yeah, that medicine check, is that a roll you need to make?
Yeah, what's your bonus?
Plus 18?
They look super dead, like long dead. They look cold, old corpses.
Okay, he's going to cast Freedom of Movement on himself
Okay,
and immediately be removed from that grab.
okay. Good spell. It works. You the tentacles just kind of slide off of you as you cast that spell. And that makes you
Lucy, I
immune
think-
to being grabbed for a time, is that right?
Hmm?
That makes you immune to being grabbed for a time, is that right?
If I get grabbed, I immediately succeed at getting out.
That's right.
Yeah, that's his turn. He'll look at Lucy and be like, I think we just have to kill him and see if we could try to save him later.
Okay, is that Gordon's turn?
Yep.
Zarias, you're up.
All right, I'm going to cast Summon Dragon, and I'm going to have it appear right about here.
Okay, and what type of dragon
Nice.
are you summoning?
Young Brass Dragon.
Okay, do you have control to drag that out, or do you need me to drag the token out for you?
Try. There we go. There he is.
Bam. Okay.
All right. And now I have to immediately make moves with him. So this young brass dragon is going to use his breath weapon. This one is a 60-foot line.
Okay.
That does 8d6. How do I open his character sheet again?
If you go to your journal, you should be able to see under Summon Companions, Young Brass Dragon.
I got it. All right. Breath weapon. So yes, 60-foot line that deals 8d6 fire damage.
Basic
with a
reflex
DC
save?
26 basic reflex save.
Okay, and this is for this character here. Got your timer paused while I find my reflex save. There it is. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that is going to be a 38.
Well, that definitely succeeds. I think that's even a critical success.
Okay, what's the DC on it?
It's 26.
Okay, so yeah, no damage. It just kind of ducks under that line of flame as it appears and breathes this line of fire.
All right, and I cannot use that again for
One
One
round.
round.
Nice. It's a good roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and anything else for you, Zarias?
Nope.
Okay. Sapisto, we're back to you.
Okay. I'm going to run out. I took fleet, so I have an extra step. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to come right here, behind. And then I'm going to use my gifted fireball, and I'm going to plant it right on her face, her betraying face. And that's 12d6, and the DC is my DC, correct?
The DC is your DC plus 4 for this blessing, and it cannot critically succeed against it.
Excellent. Okay, well then that's going to be, the save is 30. It is a basic reflex.
Mm-hmm.
The save is 31. And I'll go ahead and roll.
Okay, so that's a nat 20, but it cannot critically succeed, so it's going to be half damage.
Yeah, thank goodness.
My dice are falling in line and being really mean again so far.
All right, I need to roll 12 d6s.
That's going to be 21 damage.
Excellent. That is my turn.
Okay. It is this one's turn, so it is going to look at the dragon, look around, and it is going to recall knowledge. Okay. And it is going to run up here to Zarias. It is going to scream at him. And it is going to try to intimidate you. This is against your will DC. So your will plus 10.
That's 27 then.
Okay, so you are frightened 1. And then it is going to try to smack you with its flail. The 38.
Yep. Let me check if that's a crit. My AC right now is 29, so just barely no.
Okay, so it's going to be 17 damage. It smacks you with its flail, and then it is going to grab you with its other arm for free. So you are grabbed by this thing. Okay, this one's going to go. Gordon, you're no longer grabbed, right?
Charles just gave me a blessing. Thank you, Charles.
Oh,
So many blessings. This is
coming in
wonderful.
clutch.
Okay, Zarias, you have been given the blessing of Serenray, so you now have fire resistance 10 and a fireball.
A free fireball.
A free fireball. You feel like, Serenray just wants you to remember a little bit of it. So you've got one fireball here that you're able to cast.
What level?
6th.
Okay.
12d6, baby.
Chase, there's one coming in for Gordon as well if you just want to do that now.
Okay, let's do it. Chat, you're killing it tonight.
Killing it!
This is a hard session, and they need it. And this one's coming in for Gordon.
That's what he said. Gordon next.
Okay. You already have Nethys on you, right, Gordon?
Yep.
Okay, you get the blessing of Pharasma, Gordon. Whenever you deal damage, you can heal an ally for a d12. Whenever you heal an ally, you can deal d12 to an enemy.
Can that healing also be to me? Am
Yep.
I considered an ally of myself? Okay.
Yep. Okay, so this thing's going to go. It's going to make its tentacle strikes against Lucy and Gordon. 23 against you, Gordon.
Miss.
34 against you, Lucy.
Ugh, barely hits me. Barely.
19 damage.
Okay.
You were already grabbed, correct?
No, I was not grabbed.
Okay, it's going to grab you, and then
Okay.
it's going to do spores in your face. Make me a reflex save.
Can't I just hold my breath? 31.
It's like in your eyes and everything. Okay, you're going to take half damage from this. 5 poison damage.
Okay, does it take on its turn that persistent 10?
Oh, yes, right.
Can we roll it?
I got you.
Okay. Oh, I had it typed and ready to go.
Okay.
Fine.
It's burning, and this thing looks super flammable.
So does it look like it's doing more than just 1 damage to it?
It does.
Okay.
Okay, Lucy, your go.
Okay, Lucy is gonna go. It is still flat-footed, correct?
From what?
From my sword, if you crit with a sword, it becomes flat-footed until the start of your next turn.
Uh-huh.
Okay, never mind. Flurry of blows.
Okay.
Boom. Oh, what is that? Nat 1. Reroll.
Hero
Take one of my
point.
hero points.
Okay.
26. What is this for?
Okay, 26 hits, not a crit.
Okay. 13 damage plus 6 fire.
Okay, go ahead and make me a flat check.
Roll 1d20. That is a grand old 4.
Okay, that attack misses. You go to stab at this thing, and these spores are just kind of clouding up your vision, and like it kind of lifts the tentacles where you're trying to stab.
What the heck, man? Can I try and strike with that same sword again?
It's a minus 5.
5. So this roll 29.
29's gonna hit. Roll flat check.
Oh my. Roll 1d20. Come on, baby. 13.
Okay, so that's gonna be 24 damage.
Plus 4 flaming.
Plus 4 flaming. Okay.
Okay. So that is her flurry of blows. She is then going to parry, and she is then going
Can't
to try.
parry.
Why?
You don't have a bow staff equipped right now.
Oh, You're right. Oh, I forgot to declare offense. I'll just declare defense this turn.
Okay.
I'm going to try and hit it again, just at a minus 10.
Okay, go for it.
21.
21 will miss.
Okay,
Okay.
that's its turn.
All right, it's this one's turn. This one is going to smack at both of you. 29 versus you, Lucy.
Miss.
22 versus you, Gordon. It's gonna miss, I imagine. I'm gonna re-roll. 34 versus you.
Don't like that, but yeah, that hits.
Okay, 26 damage. It's gonna try to grab you, but this magic over you is just gonna stop it from happening. Okay, and then it's gonna go one more at Lucy's grabbed. It's gonna shoot spores at Lucy. Make me a reflex save.
Hold your breath, Luce. 38. Nat 20.
Hey, you take no damage.
Hell
She did
yes.
hold her breath. Gordon.
Gordon's gonna touch himself for Vital Beacon and heal himself a little bit. And then he's going to, you'll see stuff start whirling on the other side of this spore over here. And over where Finley is dead. And he'll summon a spiritual guardian.
Okay, where would you like to put this 10 damage to for Pharasma?
We'll put it towards the thing that is been butchered.
This one right here? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Okay. All right, and then a spiritual guardian is coming down. Go ahead and make your attack with that.
Yep.
And it's now flat-footed because you were flanking it with Lucy, you said?
Yep, that's a 30.
30's going to hit.
Lovely.
And what type of damage is this?
This is force damage. That's going to be 20 damage total.
How does it do it?
You see him come in and he's like, oh man, you need to get him off of Lucy, and it needs to happen really, really, really quick. And so you're going to see this like water guardian sprout up, and then it's just going to kind of like wash all of the spores that were in the area away and just see like a slice through it.
Okay, yep.
Oh,
This thing goes down. Okay, that Gordon's turn.
Yep, that's Gordon.
Zarias, it's you.
Okay. I'm going to cast a mirror image on myself.
Okay, 4 Zarias' total now appear.
Awesome.
Would you like to
one
sustain
more.
your dragon?
I'm going to sustain the dragon.
Okay.
And then the dragon is going to move up here. It has a 10-inch, or 10 inch. It has a 10-foot reach on its jaws. So I'm going to have it bite at this thing. It is fire damage with the jaws.
Nice. Okay, go ahead and make that attack roll. You should be able to click the attack in the character sheet, and it should auto roll it for you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
And this thing is now flat-footed.
33.
That's going to hit.
All right. 14 piercing damage, additional 2 fire damage.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it bites this thing. It burns. It kind of yelps and turns around and starts like yelling complete gibberish at this dragon.
Okay.
Okay.
What language?
None.
Oh.
Just blabber. Ah!
hey Chase.
Yeah.
When the spiritual guardian attacks, does she get to apply healing?
Yeah, you know what? We'll say so, sure. So go ahead and restore 5 hit points to you or Lucy. Sapisto, it's your turn.
Okay. So for my first action, I'm going to do a lingering composition. So I will roll a perform check. And I'm going to start singing. The taste of your spores, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under.
Yeah, that's a crit success.
Excellent. So I am going to do Inspire Courage, and that'll go for 4 rounds. So that's one action. And then I am going to use my once a day Quickened Haste for my second action. For my third action, I'm going to run up here. Can I be here because I'm little?
Yep.
Am I flanking with the dragon?
Nobody is flanked, so he's flat-footed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to, with my rapier, use my hasted attack.
Okay. This is a +3 greater striking rapier. That will miss.
Oh no!
23.
It's okay. I am practicing. And I'm just gonna brandish it.
Your rapier like looks super pretty. You feel like you can see these little dancing runes of like songbirds along its edge.
Oh, Zarias. And I'm gonna be like, did you see that? And I'll flip it towards Zarias' face so he can look at my bird blade.
I'll have to draw that later. That's amazing.
It's like a little striking hummingbird. And that's my turn.
And Gordon, for your blessing, there's like little spirals of misty water kind of all around you as you're casting your spells. Okay, it's this thing's turn. Zarias, you are grabbed here. This thing is going to just lift you off the ground and just start beating you into the ground.
And can it do that even with my illusions up?
Oh, right. It has to see if it has an illusion or not. So let's see. 1 will get you. Okay. So it's all of a sudden grabbing one of your illusions here, and one of your illusions disappears as it tries to lift it off the ground.
Okay.
So it's going to yell here, and then it's going to try to smack one of your illusions. Let's do attack roll here. Would a 34 hit you?
A 34 would hit.
Okay, so 1 will get you. I need to reroll because that's not a D3. 1 will get you. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so this one will get you. And that's going to be... It didn't crit, right? Just a hit?
Yeah, just a hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 20 bludgeoning damage, and it grabs the real you.
Okay.
And then it's going to lift you up and smack you into the ground a little bit with a thrash. Where's this at on its character sheet? There it is. Will it roll the damage for me? Oh, you just take damage. Okay. Okay, so you are going to take 16 damage from this.
Okay.
Okay. And you're still on your feet. It kind of smacks you onto the ground and lifts you back up, so it's like getting ready to hit you again with its flail. Lucy, it's your turn. Offense or defense?
Offense! And she is going to attack this guy right here. And she will do a flurry of blows, starting with that fire.
Okay.
26. Why can I not roll above 4?
26 hits.
Okay, me rolling you a flat check, I'm assuming?
Yep. Roll me a flat check. Oh, no, this one hasn't been hit yet, so you're good.
Oh, okay. I did 23 damage plus 2 fire damage. Rolling my second half of my flurry of blows with my Akama.
Okay.
26. This is -4, so 22 actually.
22 will miss.
Okay.
Now, when you cut this thing with your
it's
sword...
another 4, by the way. I can't roll higher than a 4.
Lucy, did you want to re-roll with your bounty of hero points?
Yeah, have you been minusing my hero points? I feel like I've been at 6 for a while.
Oh, I forgot the last one.
4.
Yeah, you should be at 4. If you're doing this one, you should be at 4.
I will roll again.
Okay.
40, nat 20. Nat 20.
20. Okay, with your comma. So yeah, go ahead and roll that damage. Remember, you've got an extra... Did you roll your holy damage for Amadea on the last one?
I did not.
Okay, so roll me 66 extra on this one for the crit in the last one.
Plus, this one is also D6. It normally does 3, so this is also going to be 66. 66 plus... I'm going to roll 2d8 because I forgot to do that before.
Okay.
2d8.
It's a lot of extra damage you have to remember there.
Plus 14 for my normal buffs. And I think that's it. I just think it's 12d6 plus 2d8 plus 14.
Okay.
I do 54 damage.
And this is not fire, but it is slashing. Right? Okay, plus... Oops. Okay, so Lucy, your turn is up now. And this thing's going to go. So you flurry it, and when you hit that last cut, this thing erupts into spores again. Your timer's up.
Okay.
Okay, this thing's going to go, and it is going to try to hit all of you, including this spiritual guardian, which will be moot. It's going to try to hit you guys. 27 versus you, Lucy.
Miss.
And that is going to be a 33 versus you, Gordon.
Hit.
27 piercing damage, and it tries to grab onto you, but your freedom of movement is still up, yeah?
Yeah, I believe it lasts for a minute.
Okay. And then it is going to... Now, Lucy, you're not grabbed anymore, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's going to try to hit you again at a -10. 29.
Miss.
Okay. That's its turn. Gordon, you're up.
Gordon's going to upkeep. He's going to move the spiritual guardian to be flanking with Lucy. He's going to go ahead and attack.
Okay, and Lucy, you're going to take this damage I roll because I forgot to have you make a save. You take 14 poison damage. Well, your fortitude's untrained. You can try to roll me a nat 20.
It didn't.
Gordon, you can keep going with your turn.
Okay.
That's a 36 to hit.
Okay, 36 to hit's going to crit.
Okay, cool. Lovely. Let's see. I'm just going to roll this twice then. That's going to be 16 damage total.
Okay.
And then he's going to... He's going to cast Freedom of Movement on Lucy as well.
Okay. Who's taking the 1 health, you or Lucy?
I'll take it.
Yeah, you take it.
All right. So, yeah, Spirally Mist is going around. Chat, you guys have so many blessings on this, guys. It's intense. Okay. So, Rice, you're up.
I'm going to cast the one 6th level fireball that I have access to. And I'm going to cast it back here, I think, so that it will hit the thing, but not me.
Okay. Your
My
dragon's
dragon is immune to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Who else has the Pharasma blessing?
Zarias does.
Zarias does.
Okay.
Looks like you need to make a basic saving throw.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Didn't have that ready, so I'm going to pause you for a second. Also, this will do damage regardless, so one of you can heal for 9.
Sorry, that's you.
I will do that.
And then one of you can heal for 11. Big rolls.
Oh.
Are you hurt at all?
I'm missing 17 health. Does it have to be either or can it be both?
They can both go to one person if they want.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll take all 20.
That's a 29 reflex save.
That will fail just barely.
Okay. And I'm going to use a villain point. No,
Okay.
I can't. It's a divinity thing. Okay. So that's going to be full damage.
Blessing
All right,
for
full damage
Zervayus?
is 46 damage, fire damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Do I have a BOGO deal on blessings this day? I should. Okay. Anything else for you, Zarias?
I'm going to sustain the dragon. The dragon is going to attack with its fire jaws.
Okay. And its breath is recharged.
It sure is. There it is. Fire jaws. I'm at it. 31.
31 will hit.
Okay. It takes 12 damage and 6 additional fire damage.
Okay. All right. Total of 18. Anything else for you, Zarias?
It's got one more action. Dragon is going to jaw it again.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's 37 minus what, 5? 32?
Uh-huh.
All right,
That
so
will
that's
hit.
that will be 13 piercing damage and 4 additional fire damage.
Okay. Regina has dropped a blessing here. Tane.
What?
Okay, so that was for, was it for Sapisto?
There's both. There's one for each.
One for each.
Yep. There's one for Zarias and Sapisto.
Sapisto, you are blessed by Iomade. You can choose offense or defense and get 2d6 holy, or you can take 10 damage resistance at the start of each turn.
I get to pick at the start of each turn?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Zarias, you are blessed by Nethys, and your spell DCs are increased by 2.
I have a question.
By 2?
Yes, by 2. Yep,
Okay.
what was that, Em?
Do I have a blessing where my hero points keep multiplying? Because I'm at 10.
What? Go back down to 4. Okay. I must have had a hotkey assigned to that somehow. All right, anything else for you, Zarias?
That's all I can do.
Okay. So, timer resumes, and we're to Sapisto.
Okay, so I am going to my bardic performance just renews automatically. And I'm going to cast. Okay, I'm gonna try and hit her. I'm gonna hit her.
Azarias is going to yell, "Can you cut these tentacles?"
I sure can. So what I'm gonna do instead, I am gonna pick offense, and then I'm going to attack her tentacles specifically between the two.
Okay. So 6 and 9 more healing for the dragon, having spirally heat coming off of it from your blessings, Rias.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you need any, or should that go to me?
You can take it.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack, Sapisto. 29 is going to hit.
Yes. Okay, so that's 14 piercing damage, because that includes my 3d6 for my greater striking, and then 2d6 holy. 5 holy.
Okay, so 19 damage total. And yeah, now you stab this thing, it does not let go. It's got a firm grip on him here.
Okay. Well, then I am going to do it again for my second action.
Okay, -5.
-5. Okay. Oops. So -5 from this roll.
That's a nat 20.
It's a nat 20. Wow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your extra deadly D8 plus your 2d6 holy. And then, roll your critical damage. So 26 plus 2d6 plus a d8.
Okay. plus 8, and then plus 2.
Okay, so it's 26, 34, 36.
Mm-hmm. Get off of my friend!
Okay, so yeah, you stab this thing. It screams at you. It looks super angry towards you now. It's a piece of your turn has ended. It is this thing's turn.
It hasn't ended. I'm hasted.
But your timer is up.
Oh.
Okay.
Bad feeling.
This thing is going to go, and it is going to let go of Zarias, and it is going to attack you. That's going to be a 29 versus your AC.
That hits.
Hey, Chase, this thing has a frightful presence, my dragon. What does that mean?
It means that it should be making a save against the fear, so I'll make that right now.
Because that's going to matter.
It succeeds. DC is not over 30, I imagine, correct?
It's a 23.
Okay. All right. So, Sapisto, 29 hit you said?
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be 17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It's going to grab you, and then it is going to thrash you against the ground twice. Just going to start filling around. It's going to bash you into the wall, then bash you into the ground. It's going to be a total of 32 more damage.
Okay, so 17 plus 32.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Lucy, it's your turn.
Okay, can you please move the Guardian to be flanking with me because it moved last turn?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to do my flurry of blows. First attack. If it rolls 26, because I can only roll 4s, guys. I've rolled with my 5th 4 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 26 hits.
Okay, I'm also going to add to that 16 damage, my flank, sneak attack damage, my holy, and my League of the Hunt stuff.
So plus 25.
Chase, by the way, I'm actually at a 28 to hit.
28 to hit. Okay. Hits.
Second attack. Nat 20.
Okay. Goodness
36
gracious.
crit damage. Chase, you haven't been giving me my cards.
Your cards? Oh, right. We're not using the cards today.
Okay, well, it has bleed, and it should have persistent bleed from last time as well.
Okay.
Because that is the dagger's thing. It does 1d6 persistent bleed damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the bleed. We're gonna pause here. Chat has debated that haste should give extra timer. How do you guys feel about that?
I agree. It
Alex,
makes sense. You have more actions.
Go ahead and roll me up that damage. Alex, go ahead and make me one more haste attack.
Okay, I'm going to roll it right now. And this will be minus 10.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That will miss.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, chat. You guys got my back.
It
11
makes
more
sense.
damage.
11 more. Okay, so it was 13 plus 36 plus 11?
Yeah.
Sneak attack doubles as well if you're. If that's
Oh,
what you're
you're right.
Okay.
I actually didn't roll any of it all.
Oh, okay. I was like, where is it?
21 more.
So 21 plus 11, and that is slashing. How do you do it?
Oh, yeah, I just like, I separate the long limb bits from the body bits.
Okay. So you massacre that thing into an explosion of spores. We have 2 more blessings. Oh, chat. Okay. So 1 for Lucy, 1 for Gordon.
Bless Lucy and the gourd with the Lord.
I really appreciate that hashtag.
Oh, it's the best.
I love that.
Okay, Lucy, you have been blessed by Nethys. You are not a spellcaster. You will automatically succeed at, well, we're going to re-roll that one because you guys kind of already have this one from your league bonus for the day.
Okay.
I need to write down all my blessings.
Okay, you are blessed by Gorham. You get +4 to your damage rolls with physical attacks for the rest of the session. You guys have like an Excel sheet made for all of your blessings?
I have a notepad.
Yeah,
I have a physical
cool.
notepad.
I lost all my stances and all of my other stuff, and it's just replaced with blessings.
But you guys are rolling over this fight because you are so #blessed.
Okay.
Gordon, you're blessed by Iomade. You can also pick offense or defense at the start of the round.
Ooh, lovely.
Oh, right. I picked offense.
I think it's dead.
I'm going to roll 2 more d6. So I'm just kidding. Continue.
Chat, you guys can combine stars. The gifts, though, will not be given until the next session. So this is actually the last session you guys can send gifts. Okay. All right. Was that okay? So Lucy killed this thing. How many actions was that for you? I'm resuming your timer.
Dang it.
When you kill that thing there, this gate slides open, and
What?
you can see through this over here. There's a pedestal with some kind of magical cloak sitting on it. What you doing?
I know. I have my
Me?
grapple flow
can't-
chart.
Oh wait, I thought you were talking to Sapisto. Are you talking to me?
You.
Okay, so she is going to run over there because
Okay.
she has enough movement to do that, and she's going to grab it, and she's going to look, and she's going to take it back to Faithy, and she's going to put it on Faithy. She hopes it's going to save Faithy's life somehow.
Okay, so it was flurry, move, grab, and move back. So you can't put it on Faithy yet, but you're standing over Faithy.
Okay.
Okay.
Sophie's dead body?
Yeah.
Okay.
Faithy and Finley are dead in here, as are Reiklin and Regina.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regina's burnt and brittle corpse.
Zarias.
Sorry,
I'm going to
babe.
cast Disintegrate.
Okay. The
I
big
need to attempt
spells.
a basic
Hey,
fortitude
wait.
save.
Do I not get to go?
Did
Good
Gordon
old
get
Gordon?
skipped? Oh,
That's
I must have skipped Gordon here because it must have switched the timer right as I got to past Lucy. So let's go to Gordon. Sorry, Zarias. I faked you
Gordon
out.
will hop down here, grab the cloak from Lucy and put it on Faithy.
Okay. When you put it on Faithy, it just kind of goes right through her, and her dead form disappears into some sort of chunk of purple crystal.
Interesting, okay.
Do it to Finley.
I don't think I have any more actions. I moved, took the cloak from you and placed it on her.
Yep, it's
Two
true.
actions.
Okay. Zarias, now would you like to cast Disintegrate?
Now
I
we're
still
going to-
cast Disintegrate.
Okay, so it has to make a basic what type of save?
Fortitude save.
Basic
Ooh.
Fortitude save.
burn that plant up.
34.
Can I use hero points to make it re-roll that?
Yep. So worst result -2, taken 1 from Lucy. Why are your hero points multiplying? What kind of sorcery is this? Okay.
Fates love me.
Okay, I'm re-rolling that. So it's gonna be a 32.
Okay. It succeeds. I don't know what that means.
Disintegrate.
We need a roll check.
Yeah, roll check, please.
Is it basic fortitude?
Is it a basic fortitude? I mean, it takes half damage then.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it up then.
Okay.
Oh.
Son of a plant.
Man, that is a good spell. So 73, that's going to be 35, 36 damage. Okay. Okay, that is, how do you do it?
Oh, sweet. I get pissed at this thing. I scream and I just extend my hands forward and blast Disintegrate into its face, and it turns into powder.
Okay, yeah, it kind of collapses into like these same kind of spores here. And with that, we are out of initiative.
Chase, there's a calculator.
I'm gonna
on the
turn and look
screen.
at Zarias and
Is
I'll
there,
say,
where, what?
Oh no, it's gone. Never mind. Sorry, I was looking at the stream and there's just a
You're
big
right.
ass calculator.
"Bros
sorry,
before
my bad.
hoes every time."
I reach down with my fist so that you can pound it.
I am on the ground, but I will reach up and leaf pound. Boop.
And then I turn to my
Leaf
dragon friend and say, "Thanks again for your help."
Okay,
Why does that seem so familiar to me?
now
Did
when
I
you
have a friend like that?
I'm sad to say you might have.
Oh.
when you guys disintegrate this thing, you can see that the corpses of Regina and Reiklin and Finley fade away into purple crystals.
Ha! Knew it!
True Swipe made that pretty easy to tell.
Faithy, Reiklin, oh my goodness, I'm blanking names. Faithy,
Regina.
Reiklin, Finley, Regina. If any of you guys are watching right now, you guys are going to arrive at this gauntlet into a special viewing room, and you guys are going to be able to watch but not communicate or affect at all the rest of everything else that happens here. Since you guys have accepted an invite to this gauntlet. All right, so your guys' gate here slides open as well.
I scoop up Sapisto and start making my way to the gate as fast as possible.
While he's going, I'm going to cast a soothe on myself, and I'll roll that while we're going.
Okay.
So Lucy's gonna ask Gordon what this cloak does.
Gordon would like to do a knowledge check on the cloak.
This is a cloak of the Berserker. This will enhance rage. It will give you physical attacks. It'll give you a maw and claws.
Lucy, you should just put it on. I feel like you're gonna love it. It's gonna be your most favorite thing. It's gonna be so good.
Can I tell if these crystals are worth anything?
Yep, I can go ahead and roll that for you. What's your bonus to... What kind of roll is this? Yeah, what's your bonus to Arcana?
13.
13. These are pretty basic reagents. They would be worth, if you grabbed maybe the whole lot, maybe a couple gold pieces.
I don't bother. I go, is there anything on this thing up here?
The thing that you just... Oh, up here? There is
Yes.
not. That pedestal is empty.
Okay.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Well, Lucy finishes saying, I thought our friends were dead. That was so scary. And she's going to pick you back up and she's going to start walking back over this way. And she's going to say, well, glad we got the cloak. How would you heal yourself up? You look pretty hurt.
Yeah, let me just touch myself a little bit.
Oh.
So
it went there.
we'll stop worrying about the map here so you guys can see each other kind of through these gates as they open up. Brandon, thank you for the NPC. It was awesome. It got destroyed by blessings, but it was pretty nasty nonetheless.
Oh, yeah. That thing was gross.
Yeah.
So does anybody have any healing or anything that they're wanting to do here?
Gordon is
rolling it right
rolling
now.
healing.
Oh, yeah. When I did disintegrate, we should have gotten some healing.
Yes, indeed. Let's roll that. You can go ahead and add 1 to somebody.
Do you mind if I take that?
Take that.
Okay.
What are you at? I can't see. 63.
I'm at 63, so I'm at 64 now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm up to 92 now. And I'll do one more level 1. No, I'll do a level 2 on myself.
You guys can all see that a door, these pistons over here pull back and a door slides open, continuing forward into a hallway.
I'll keep moving as Gordon heals us up.
I'm going to drink my minor healing potion as we walk.
What's in these
Okay.
rooms, Chase?
It looks like just a whole bunch of clockwork machinery.
Right,
Nothing notable.
We were heading up here too.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Zarias leaps on top of Gordon.
which is on top of Lucy, and now we're just like a 3-tiered stack of people. So then, I guess this is meaningless to me. What do we do?
I don't know.
The door did open over here.
Oh, there's a door. I'll go
The
through
pistons
the door
moved
then.
back and the door
Sure.
opened up.
I'll go
Yeah,
too.
I moved through with Gordon on my shoulder.
I can't move myself without also moving the map, so can someone just take me with them?
I got you. We're gonna be transitioning maps anyways
Okay,
here,
thank
so
you.
we'll just grab you guys for a future movement here. So continuing on, now you guys all kind of moving together here.
Mm-hmm.
So this hallway kind of curves around and it opens up into this large circular room, still full of clockwork machinery. I imagine you guys are going to be looking around a little bit and whatnot.
Mhm.
As of right now, you guys see no exits. It just looks like a big, large circular room. And a notable feature you guys all see with your passive perceptions is the ceiling seems to be made of like dirt or soil.
Okay.
And as you guys are looking around here, we are going to play a voice line. Let me get the transcription ready here. Okay.
Ah, you have balanced your greed and your sacrifice well. Now, I will test the truest part of you. Your desire for survival and for victory. A crawl space is opening in front of you, and only one of you may leave. The first one through the crawl space will be given everything. The one of you that makes it through will win for their guild.
Upon hearing that,
we're immediately going into initiative.
Gordon's gonna immediately pull out a scroll pace.
Okay, so we're going to go into initiative as soon as that stops there. And Sapisto, what do you do after you hear this? You have 2 minutes. As this voice finishes, kind of to the right in front of you guys in the circular area, you do see a little crawl space open up. A little hatch lifts. It looks very tight. Maybe not so much for you, but for the medium creatures.
Where? Can you ping it on the map?
It's not on the map. We're in our
for
mind skip
the
right
four
now.
of us?
Yeah, you guys are all kind of grouped together. This hatch opens up about 20 feet in front of all of you here.
I'm confused as to where still, but that's fine.
You guys are just picture yourselves in a group, a large circular room, and 20 feet in front of you, a little crawl space opens up. We're not on a map right now.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna turn to Zarias and say, "Should I go?"
Go.
Okay. So I am going to run to. I guess I'll cast Dimension Door and go as far into the crawl space as I can see.
Okay. Now, just curious here, was anybody else going to dart for the crawl space here?
Yeah.
You guys all kind of hear this, and Sapisto just reacts immediately and just blinks into this crawl space here. And as he does, the crawl space slams shut. So we're going to go ahead and move some maps now. Actually, we're not going to move maps quite yet here. What are you guys doing when this happens?
Well, this crawl space is shut and there's nowhere else to go.
Mm-hmm. And Sapisto will get to you in a minute.
Lucy is going to start digging a hole over, because it's dirt above the door. So she's going to...
It's dirt like on the ceiling, about 60 feet up.
60 feet up. Do not have the correct mental image for this place.
Yeah, so it's a big, large circular room. The ceiling's about 60 feet up, and the ceiling is made of like soil or dirt.
Gordon, what the flip?
I don't know. Does it look like there's a space in which you could stand where there isn't dirt?
Chase? Wholesome?
There we go. Sorry, my mic unplugged. All right, what was the last thing it said?
Does it look like there's a space you can stand where it isn't under a dirt ceiling?
Yeah, there is. There's kind of like a metal ring around this that's a little bit raised up and not below the dirt.
Okay. Maybe we go up there, Lucy. You wanna carry me?
I'm going to try and establish a telepathy link with Sapisto.
Okay. It does not work.
Okay.
So you guys are heading to kind of the raised platform, not underneath the dirt. Zarias is trying a link. Sapisto, you continuing through this crawl space?
Yeah. Am I still hasted?
You are.
Okay. So do I have room to stand up?
Yeah. So this space is extremely tight, but you have some wiggle room because you're small. So you get through this crawl space, and when you do, and you get into this next room, it's kind of a small metal room. And when you walk in there, there's a door out, and it's going to slide open. And then kind of to your left, there is going to be an entire wall that's going to raise up, kind of lift up like a screen. And behind that wall, you're going to see a chest that looks like the chest you saw at the entrance. And you're going to see a device that looks like the device that you were strapped into before. And then the wall that was behind the wall that raised up is going to almost look like it turns into a pane of glass. And you're going to be able to see this room. And you can see Zarias trying to cast a spell. You can see Lucy and Gordon walking around to get this higher ground. And then another voice is going to play, but only Sapisto can hear this one here.
Sapisto, after everything your friends have done for you, your greed got the better Now you will watch as they are slaughtered. Atonement is not out of your reach, however. If you wish to save them, then give up the things you most covet. Each sacrifice you make will give them a chance of survival.
Okay, so we're going to pause here. You hear that. And as soon as that voice finishes, you can see that the ceiling here starts crumbling. And you can see these kind of claw-like appendages start burrowing out of the ceiling. So we're going to move over to this map here.
Oh, that's where we are. Right where that guy is.
So Gordon,
we don't actually see that, Chase.
Yeah, moving you guys over here. Okay. So Lucy and Gordon, you guys were heading up here, yes?
Yep.
Zarias, you can go ahead and put yourself where you were kind of trying to establish a connection. The
It would
crawl
be close
space
to wherever the hole is.
Is
Okay,
this
yeah,
the
so-
hole?
crawl space opened up kind of under here. So this right here is kind of like a lip around here. And the crawl space would have been just under here, kind of under these stairs here. So Sapisto
Okay.
crawled through there. So you're probably under
Probably
there.
be somewhere
Mhm.
like there.
Yep. So Sapisto, you can see this creature burrowing through the ceiling. You guys walk up here and you guys see this soil start to crumble here. And you guys can see these 3 huge centipede-like heads with different glowing energies pop out from the top of the ceiling. So this is about 60 feet up and it's like halfway unburrowed. And again, Sapisto, the room you see here, there is a device like the one you were strapped into. There's a chest that looks like the one that you were putting things in at the beginning. It's going to pop open after the voice stops. It looks empty. And we are going to go into initiative. Okay, let's see here. You guys ready to begin?
Sure.
No.
Okay. Lucy, you're up.
Lucy drops Gordon. And she is going to move towards this thing. And she's laughing. Look at this! And she's going to flurry of blows it.
It's 60 feet up in the air.
Oh, it's too high up still. I just do not have a good mental image.
She should just get ready to fight them. Like
Yeah.
they should just descend into her like swinging fist.
Yes,
Come
she
down here,
wants
I
to
dare
be
you.
down below, and she's gonna ready to flurry of blows. Oh, I can't ready. I moved and I dropped. Is dropping a free action?
Yeah, you can drop as a free action.
Okay, I'm gonna move over there. 1 action. Ready to flurry of blows is my next action. Once
Okay.
it's within range. This is a mistake.
All right. So it is this thing's turn. So
Should have been. I should have topped off. Should have topped off my health first.
this thing is going to drop down. And then it's going to hiss at Lucy. You can take your reaction here, Lucy.
Thank you. I am going to 1. A 35.
35 will hit.
Okay, 27 damage and 2 flaming damage.
Ignore the flaming damage on this thing.
Okay. My second attack is a 30 minus 4 is a 33. 33?
33 is going
minus
to
4.
Yeah.
is going to miss.
32? Why can't I think of this? That's fine. Miss? Okay. That's fine.
Rice's hero points are multiplying too. I don't know what's
Oh,
happening.
look at that.
Chase, I forgot my League of the Hunt bonus. 2d8, and I have to do plus my holy.
Yep.
2d6.
2d8 and 2d6.
No sneak attack. So 15 more damage, please, and thank you.
Okay, we are stacked up on blessings. Okay. Let's see. I'm curious. So that did raise. Okay, that's what's raising it. I understand now.
Okay. Oh, and I get plus 4 with my physical attacks, so add 4 to that. All my
Okay.
blessings, sorry.
That's okay. Look what you've done, chat. You've been such a great help. How
so
dare you.
amazing.
Okay, Michael, thank you for the follow. Okay, so this thing drops down, and then it is going to try to bite you with its red head and with its blue head.
Okay.
36 versus your
Hit.
AC. And then that is a nat 20. So this is going to be 31 piercing damage for the first one and 8 fire damage, which you will ignore.
Negated 31, so minus 31. Okay.
And then you're going to take 66 damage
Minus 66.
plus 14 electricity damage.
Minus 14. All right, I'm at your health.
And then this thing's going to use a fun little ability called Pull Apart, and I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Oh, I'm untrained in that now.
Yep.
25
fortitude
with a
save to
nat
keep
20.
You
body
got
together.
a nat 20? Are you kidding
gosh.
me? That's like the only thing you could have
Eat
done.
it.
Okay, this thing, these two heads grab you, and it feels like it's trying to rip you in half, but you are able to like hold strong and kind of momentum yourself in the right way. I thought you were a goner.
I thought I was dead. Thought my character was dead. Is that does that just kill? Does that just straight up kill you if you're pulled apart? I imagine.
Oh.
There's no healing from being pulled apart.
Okay, Gordon, it's your turn.
He's just screaming. He's gonna look at Zarias. He's gonna go, "Hey, Zarias, this is a very dangerous creature, and I need you to try your best to confuse it, stun it, just in general, make it slow, and it might help with negating some of those attacks. And I really need you to do it really well if you can, please. And I hope Speed's here somewhere." And then he's gonna do a 2-action heal on Lucy.
Well, slowing things isn't my thing, mate, but I can try.
You could make it confused. I don't.
So for those at home, Gordon is not metagaming, but for the League's bonus, they got to succeed at a recall knowledge for all the creatures here. So he knows all about this thing.
That's 72 healing. That was a garbage heal.
Well,
Garbage,
What'd you say?
but thank you.
And then he's going to cast guidance on you.
Perfect. That's all I needed.
72 healing is a garbage heal.
so
It's a
pieces
6th
like put
level
my
heal,
suits.
so yeah.
Oh.
Okay, is that Gordon's turn? So Sapisto, you're not so much on a 3-action system as you're kind of on a tell me what you're doing within reason system.
Do I? So I can see this thing.
You can
coming-
you can see everything. You have like through a pane of glass, you have kind of like a zoomed out view of everything that's happening here. You're kind of on an above view. Somehow doesn't make any sense for the crawl space you went through, but you're seeing everything here.
Do I, from a recall knowledge perspective, do I recognize that creature?
Yeah, so you can go ahead and roll recall knowledge. What's your bonus to to nature?
It's 15.
Okay, so you know that this thing is called a Macrotty. It is a very vicious, dangerous beast. What do you want to know about it?
Chance of survival.
This thing is extremely dangerous, and they are probably in trouble with the 3 of them, especially how some of them are weakened.
A little
Okay.
weakened. This little eye blood.
What's a little eye blood?
This is probably the most dangerous creature Sapisto has ever seen in person or heard of the League seeing.
Sapisto is going to take off his sheath that Zarias gave him, and he's going to place it on the ground, pointing to the chest, and he's going to say, "We try not to die together." And then he's going to run for the chest that's open, and he's going to jump in it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so he jumps in the chest. What is he wearing here?
He is wearing his +1 leather armor. He's got his crying angel pendant. He has his +3 greater striking rapier. Or well, it's really just a +1 rapier. I think the blessing made it a +3
Right.
striking. And then everything that didn't disappear,
Okay.
he has a scroll case, and it's got. Do you want me to tell you all the scrolls in it?
Nope, you're good. So your +1 armor disappears off of your body when you step into this. And you kind of like black out and your vision regains and you feel like you're almost kind of like floating around this area as kind of this invisible being. And you have just this gut check feeling that you can protect somebody as a reaction. So that is going to be your turn here. We have 2 more blessings here from Erica. So let's see what we got here. To Gordon, you are blessed by Desna. If you go to 0 hit points, the blessing will be expended. You'll return to half hit points. You'll let out a first level 3 action heal.
Pharasma, baby. Come on, Pharasma.
To Lucy, you do have Pharasma.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to cycle back around to Zarias here because I forgot to pause after Sapisto. So Zarias, your turn starts now, my friend.
Invigoration Stone as first action.
Okay, so you get all of your spell slots back that you did not forget. And you heal as if 8 hours of rest, which will top you off there.
Oh,
Also,
I
if
didn't
you-
ever see if my question was does Sapiso still have his Invigoration Stone? Or was
He
it
does not.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, so yeah, you're topped off on health, Zarias. All your spell slots are back. If you lost any focus, your focus is back.
Nice.
I cast Disintegrate as my final 2 actions.
Okay, that's a basic fortitude save.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
going to be a 49.
Well, my DC is 30.
And sorry, that's a 47. So that's going to be a crit success.
I'm going to spend a
still.
hero point to make it reroll.
Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
1 less. So that's going to be a crit success. So nothing's going to happen. That beam is just going to meet this thing and do nothing.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Lucy, you're up.
Okay, Lucy is going to flurry of blows again with her weapons. First attack is with the temple sword, slashing across this beast of a thing. She got a 34. Actually 36, because I forgot my +2.
Okay, a 36 is going to hit.
Okay, 25 damage, and I'm going to ignore my flame damage. Second attack. Oh, I forgot my other thing. 31 for my other one. Oh, sorry, this is +2. So 36 minus 5, 31. Yeah.
31's going to miss.
Okay, she didn't
31
reduce my hero
miss.
point.
Roll.
Oh, thank you.
What? 34? 31 didn't miss? Okay. So I have to roll my 2d8 and my 2d6. And that's going to do an additional 7 damage because all 1s, 2, and a 3. What is
Okay.
this? Then she'll back up.
Oh, a blessing of Neth, or a blessing of whoever the heck it was. Gorham, I'm going to heal Lucy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Lucy, you heal for 7.
Plus 7.
But that's too much for that second one. And
I
then
hit, and now I get a heal, right?
for 11. Heal somebody for 11.
I want to heal myself for 11.
Okay.
And then she will back up this way, and then she's going to intimidate it with an intimidating glare, so it bypasses any language shizness it might have. 29.
29 is not going to be enough.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Okay.
turn.
It is not afraid. Okay, it does hiss at you here, however. And it is going to let out this acidic line of just this caustic breath at you, Lucy. You need to make me a reflex save.
Reflex is something I'm still at least trained in. Except I roll a 2. Let's go ahead and use a hero point.
Okay.
Oh, look at that 5. 25 total.
25 total is
tell
not
me
going to do it. So, Pisto, you see this breath coming for Lucy, and you feel like you could stop it if you wanted to. Did you want to use your reaction for this?
Yes.
Okay, so Lucy, you see this caustic breath. It looks so horrible just coming to wash over you. And you feel like you can see this spectral form of Sapisto in this field appear in front of him. And it just stops the breath from hitting you. And then this thing is going to hiss. And one of the maws, the one that tried to spit at you, is going to lurch out and try to bite you with a 37.
It hits.
Okay, that's going to be 40 damage plus 8 acid damage.
40 minus 8. Did the minus 8 come out? I didn't see it come out. Okay, 50. My 50 health.
Okay. My villain points have been multiplying as well. Gordon, it's your turn.
Oh boy, he doesn't like this at all one bit. He's gonna cast a 2-action heal on Lucy again. You're gonna feel lovely summer waves just go all over you. That's gonna be 84 healing.
Huge.
Huge.
And then he's going to start to cry and wish that someone else was here. And I can't start casting. That's unfortunate. He's going to cast Vibrant Thorns on himself, which is a focus spell.
Since she has done 2 heals, can you do damage to the Crutcher, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's going to be 2 of them. So it's going to be 1
Of
Strong.
course.
plus 2.
Thanks,
Oh,
Pharasma!
Blessings!
Should have worshipped Pharasma, Gordon.
In another life. Yeah,
Hey, she's not about that.
That'll be me.
Okay. Sapisto. You are in this chest. When you jumped in, you saw your armor disappear. You regain consciousness in that room. There's a device next to you. There's the chest that you're standing in. What are you doing?
Do I still have other things on me, or is it just my armor that's gone?
Just your armor that's gone.
I throw my rapier in there.
Okay, so you're in the chest. You drop it. You drop your rapier. When you drop this in there, same thing happens to you. You go spectral, and you feel like you can fly around there, and you have this urge like you can protect somebody. Okay.
Okay.
Zarias.
I cast Disintegrate again.
Okay. It is going to make its fortitude save. That's a nat 1. It's time for a villain point.
Time for a villain.
Can I spend a hero point to spectrally punch it in the gullet to make it keep that nat 1?
You cannot.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Where did the fortitude go? There we go. Okay, that goes from a nat 1 to a nat 20.
Oh my god.
That was a good villain point, babe.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Big spectrum.
Soup's happy.
Okay. What else you got, Zarias?
So I'm not sure if I'm up above or down below.
You are down
You're-
below because you were waiting by the crawl space.
Okay. How hard would it be for me to get up these stairs and around?
The stairs are
25
pretty
feet.
shallow, so you could go 5, 10, 15, 20. You have 25 feet?
Uh-huh.
You could get up to here.
Up to where?
Up to here, like up to this little platform on either side.
Okay.
Yep.
I move up there.
Okay. Lucy.
Lucy is going to miss me, and she's going to come up, and she's going to attack it again with a flurry of blows. And Flaming Temple Sword, 31 to hit.
31 will miss.
I'm going to hero point.
Okay.
All right, how about a 41?
A 41 will hit.
Okay, 19 damage plus 4 plus my holy. Roll 2d6 plus 2d8. Frickin' 13 more damage on it. Second attack will be with the greater striking hammer. All right, that is a miss. And then she will dance back a step or two and she say, "Let's try this again."
Okay. Yeah, these things kind of hiss at you, and there's fire, electricity, acid just dripping from their maws when you do that. Okay. This thing is going to go.
Oh,
It is going to step up here to you. Just kind of, it's going to kind of crawl up and over this thing in the middle here. This thing is humongous. And
I'm cornered.
it is going to be the redhead is going to
I hit
attack
it. I'm
you.
going to heal myself, Chase.
Go for it. For, it's a 2.
I was going to roll it. You told me to.
Sorry. Okay. 38 to hit you.
38 to hit.
Okay. And then that was the red one. And then the blue one is going to attack you. 51.
That's a crit. That's a big time crit.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a fortitude save as it tries to pull you apart.
Sweet. I am again at a 5. And I rolled a 2.
Okay. Would you like to heroic recovery?
Gordon would like to, as a reaction, cast Breath of Life.
Oh, okay.
I get to take my reaction.
What does
at
Breath of
any
Life
point.
do?
Yeah,
let
can
me
Sapisto
tell ya.
take... Can Sapisto
Oh, yeah,
do
Sapisto
nothing?
can. That's true.
Let
Would you-
me try to help.
Okay. So which one do you want to block, Sapisto? The crit?
The crit.
Okay. So this one bite goes into you here. You take 36 piercing damage plus 2 fire because of your resistance. And then this shocking one looks like it's going to go grab her right around the neck, Sapisto. And you can see that as this thing's kind of flanking around you, Lucy, Sapisto's figure appears, and this field protects you from that bite. Okay. That is its turn. Gordon.
Okay.
He's gonna look at Sarai and be like, you need to attack. It's mine or like the way it moves, but trying to attack its full on hardiness is not gonna work very well, and it's better to go for mine. And then he's gonna cast Daze.
Okay. Gonna cast a daze. All right.
Yeah. And make me a will save.
How about a 42?
Yeah, you want to re-roll that for me?
Let's do it.
I'm really upset.
39.
That's a success. So
30.
it's
Sorry,
half-
that's actually a 35.
It's so close to a crit fail, or not crit fail. It's so
Don't
close
your
to a
DCs
fail.
go up with one of your blessings?
Yeah, it's only a 32 though,
Oh, okay.
so
Okay.
you'll take half damage. It's gonna be 7. That should be more damage, I think. How many dice did I roll?
2d6,
Titan,
I
the
saw?
damage increases by 1d6. You rolled 2d6 is what I saw dance across the
There
screen.
needs to be one more d6.
Okay.
Zarias is going to respond to Gordon. Nearly everything I do is physical love.
So that's 18, so that's 9.
Okay,
Oh.
9 total damage.
I'm
Okay.
getting ripped up over
Is
here.
that Gordon?
He's gonna spend his last action to draw one of his staffs. His, Staff of Greater Heal.
Okay. Sapisto, you are back conscious inside the chest. Device beside you, chest below you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna hop into the chair. I'm through with this.
Okay.
So
So you're going to
I
strap
guess-
yourself in. So now you feel like you can put your arms on it. And when you do, it kind of snaps you in place. And the things go to the side of your head and you get this familiar feeling washing over you. When you do, you get the same flashes of memories going through you, the pain going through your body. And when you do, you can mark this one as permanent. You lose the capability to cast Soothe at any tier. Now, when that happens, these devices up on the ceiling in this room, not on the earthy part, but kind of around the edges, extend and start making this whirring sound, and you can see almost like this shockwave wash over this thing. And as it does, this thing screeches, and the red maw and the green maw just go limp. And that's
Okay.
Sapisto's turn. Zarias.
I'm going to cast a 6th level dragon to summon my brass dragon again.
Okay.
And I'm
Go
going to have
ahead
it do its fear aura on this thing.
Okay, so it'll make a will save, which it will succeed. So that just happens when it summons. So it's got 2 actions. It's now being flanked.
Does this thing have spells? I see that on A on PRD, but I don't think it's on the character sheet, so probably not.
Yeah, whatever it has on the character sheet should be accurate.
Okay. It's going to Draconic Frenzy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that up.
All right, so it makes 2 claw strikes and 1 jaw strike in any order. I'm going to start with the jaw strike.
Okay.
33.
That will hit.
Okay, it does 15 piercing and 7 additional fire.
Okay, so the fire is ignored, but it does take 15. And somebody can heal for 11.
All right, I do that healing to Lucy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Claw. So that'll be a nat 1, so that does not work.
Okay.
And the final claw at I think you said this would take the -10 penalty, right?
-8 if it's a claw.
Okay.
Okay. That will
yeah.
miss.
Okay.
What about Zarias' last action?
Zarias summoned a dragon.
Oh, is
He
that
doesn't.
3 actions?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Cool. Okay. So that is Zarias' turn. Lucy, you're up. This thing is now flat-footed.
It is flat-footed, so it'll take sneak attack damage.
Yep.
Okay. So, I am going to do my flurry of blows. This is my first attack. Come on, Temple Sword. Okay, that is a 35.
35 will hit.
Okay, I do 23 damage plus 6 plus roll.
Not plus 6 because it's immune to fire.
Right to. Oh, I thought the fire head was down.
It is, but it still has the immunity.
Okay, 2d8 plus 4d6. That gives me another bonus of 20 damage. Gonna go with the Grating Striking Comma. This is -4 plus 2, so it's actually just a -2 to whatever I roll. 30. Nope, 29. Can't roll good. It's not my ability. Okay. Last. Can't go full defensive. I guess I'll attack again at a -10 and hope for a crit.
Okay.
4 more damage to that as well.
Yes.
-10 is a 28.
That will miss.
All right. Yep. Plus 4 more damage, and I'm gonna heal myself for my hit.
Okay.
Do you want to roll my 1d12 for me?
10!
10.
It's almost a 2.
So plus 10. That did not work.
These
Plus
blessings
10.
have been huge.
They've been freaking they changed the whole game for me
They
here.
really did.
I don't have any of my abilities right now. And again, scare it. I guess that's really all I can do.
Were you counting that it's flanked?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Were you counting that as
I
chase
was, yes.
rolls towards the AC?
28s are
Okay.
still missing.
28s are still missing. That's my turn.
Okay. It is this thing's turn. So the only head that is up, which is the blue one, is going to screech at you.
Okay, that's fair.
And it's
Screech away.
going to let out a line of lightning. And you need to make me a reflex save, Lucy.
Okay. 26.
A 26 is going to critically fail unless you would like to hero point.
I would like to hero point it, please.
Okay, so that will at least succeed automatically because the 28 will make
30.
It won't succeed, but it will not critically fail. Okay, 30 is going to fail still, but not critically fail. So you are going to take this much lightning damage.
Okay. Holy.
57.
I was just about to be dead. I was about to be dead.
Okay, and then it is going to bite you with its blue maw, which is going to be a 36.
That hits.
23 piercing damage and 10 electricity damage.
Minus 36. And it didn't have any sort of... yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Okay, that's its turn. It breathed lightning and it bit you. Gordon.
Oh boy!
Coughing blood, man. Coughing blood.
Alex's stressed face is just, it's priceless.
I don't know, man. This is rough. He's gonna cast Spiritual Guardian right next to Lucy.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack. I'll get that thing placed. You want it right there?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
It's not gonna hit. It's a 28, but
28 will miss.
Valiant effort.
It's a number you guys like tonight.
It's true.
Yep. I mean, like is a strong word. Happens to us. It's a situation.
It's true. He's gonna cast guidance on... Can I cast guidance on a summoned creature?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna cast guidance on the dragon then.
Okay, the dragon is guidanced, Zarias.
Okay.
That it for Gordon? Okay, Sapisto. You, the pain stops. Your memories kind of regather themselves, and the thing unstraps. What are you doing?
Do I have any awareness to know that helped?
Yeah, so you can see through the window, and like you almost have like a flashback of feeling like you were these devices that activated. And as your memories slip, that one kind of sticks on your mind.
Okay, well, I'm going to do it again.
Okay. So you put your arms back down, it straps back in, and it does it again. Hey, there's a lucky one. I mean, as lucky as these get, you permanently lose the ability to cast Daze.
Dang it!
So these heads kind of start, their eyes glow again and they start raising up, and then these devices activate again. And this time, the fire and electricity go down. Okay. And Zarias, it's your turn.
Okay.
Lucy, you've been given a hero point.
Thank you.
I sustain my dragon,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast lightning bolt
Okay.
directly through it.
So your lightning bolt goes into this thing and it does nothing. Go ahead
Okay.
and roll for your dragon. I imagine you want it to use guidance.
Yep, I do.
Actually, no, that's not true. It does not necessarily do anything. So you can roll your lightning bolt. I'll roll a reflex save.
Okay, I'm
41.
gonna cast this as a 41. Okay, it does nothing.
Okay.
That was so rude, Chase. That was so rude.
I gave a little bit of hope. I tried.
Just to dash it. All right. For the dragon, I don't even know.
Does he like fried worm?
Does he like to bite?
He can bite. I'll have him do the jaws attack again.
Okay. Using guidance.
Using guidance.
Okay, +1.
So 23.
23 will miss.
He's biting again at a -5.
Okay.
Come on.
That will
23.
miss. Okay. Anything else for Zarias? Sustained lightning bolt. Bit twice.
I don't have any more actions.
Lucy. This thing is like the anti-Zarias.
All right, she's
Yeah.
going to do the same thing, and she's oh, let's see what we can do. And she's going to attack with the first attack. Come on. Nah, I'm gonna use a hero point because that is nonsense.
I think you've used a hero point on every one of your turns because of a nat one.
42.
Okay, 42 is going to... Is that considering the hero point bonus and your blessing bonus?
No, that makes it 44.
44 is gonna crit.
Thank you. Okay, Let's roll me some critical damage. That is 36, it says. And then I have to roll the critical damage for my flank. So that's going to be 2d6, 46, and then that's going to be doubled. So I got 8d6 plus 4d8. A dice, 50.
So,
plus I have a bonus 4, so let's do another plus 8 to that.
did you roll your critical damage for your actual staff as well?
My staff, my sword.
Or your sword, yeah.
It says critical damage 36, which seemed unrealistic.
Oh, there we
but-
go. No, that's right. Okay, so 36 plus 50, so 86 total damage here.
Yep. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna roll my second.
Ioma Day damage?
That was the 4,
Okay.
right?
No, you
No.
have you.
I did
don't
my-
you-
I did my holy in that as well.
Oh,
I
right,
doubled
right,
it as
right.
well.
The stacks upon stacks upon
do-
stacks
you
of
do-
blessings.
get to heal someone though.
How many blessings do
heal
we have
myself.
active? Like 12?
I have
More?
to plus. Chase,
4
roll
per
my
person.
healing. My turn's almost up.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
You just
I'm pausing you.
ruined my
I'm pausing you. You're good. Okay, you're at 1 healing. Was it worth it?
No.
I will
My
pause for you
second-
because there's actually an effect here. So you crit this thing with your sword. Your
Uh-oh.
sword stabs right into it, and the
Uh-oh.
green head that's up raises its head up, screeches, its eyes flare this bright green, and it's gonna let out this line of acid at you in response. You need to make me a reflex save, Lucy.
Hey guys, how's it going?
You need to roll a good reflex save.
How about a 35?
A 35 is going to fail by 1.
I will use a hero. Wait, it's gonna fail by 1, so that means I would take full damage. And if I use a hero, I'm gonna use a hero point.
The hero
Sure.
point will make you take half unless you have evasion.
I don't think monks get evasion, my guy.
Okay. So go ahead and see if you can roll me higher.
Go
Sure.
for 13. Oh,
Okay.
shit. Oh, sorry. Wholesome.
No, you're good. Okay. So that's a 36, 38. Okay.
Yep.
So you will take half damage from this of acid. That was a
I got-
pretty low roll. So
I have a 27 health though.
The
Okay,
Guardian will
oh, you're-
take 10 of it.
Guardian takes 10, so you take a total of 13.
Okay. Okay, I'm at 14 health. That's great. I already rolled my second attack, correct?
Yeah, okay, so you have
I
one
wanted-
you have one action left before your turn is done.
I would really like to attack one more time.
Okay, go for it.
This is minus 10. 27, but plus 2, plus 4. So it's actually
31.
It's 27 plus 4.
31.
Whatever that is.
That's gonna
Okay,
miss.
Okay, damn it. All the hell.
Okay, Lucy, your turn is done. It is this thing's turn.
My turn to die, y'all. It's been
Okay.
fun.
The acid maw is going to bite you. 34.
Oh man, it needs to nat 1 to miss me. That's just a realization that I had. That's gonna hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be that's gonna put you to dying 1.
Okay.
How much damage?
It's the total damage is 32, and plus 11 acid. Okay, so Lucy, would you like to heroic recovery immediately, or would you like to go before this thing and move before this thing in initiative?
Gordon would like to, as a reaction.
Breath of life. Okay, yeah, do it. I don't know how it works in this edition, but give it to me.
When you die, Gordon's like, please don't die. And I prevent the target from dying and restore hit points to the target. Give me 48 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Okay,
So, Lucy,
What a
I can't
good
guarantee
spell.
that you're gonna live through this, but 25. You heal for 25.
Hell yeah.
okay. So this thing bites into you. What does it look like when Gordon does this?
She like starts to fall down, and then you kind of see these vines like crawl up and just like push her back up into a standing position.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay,
Not
this thing
today, Lucy.
raises its head and kind of starts to like vibrate and freak out and hiss at Lucy like it looks angry. That's its turn. Gordon, you're up.
Gordon's like, it's not gonna last for long, and he's gonna cast another 2-action heal on Lucy. 85 heals total.
This must be so miserable for Lucy.
This is joy for
Back
Lucy,
and back and
please.
forth. And then
I'm
he's
the itches.
he's gonna sustain his spiritual guardian. Oh, almost forgot that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's gonna miss. Is at 26.
That'll miss. Okay. Oh, Gordon, you healed Lucy with a breath of life, so this thing will take 9 damage.
I also healed her with 2 action heal.
Okay.
Big money. Big
Gordon, how does this
money.
kill this creature?
Are you
Oh my gosh.
How does Pharasma guide you to end this thing's life?
Does she appear
I
behind it?
feel like what happens is what you see these like spirals intertwining on each of the heads, and then you kind of see them combine with vines. And as you see that, you see leaves going through, and then it just kind of like tightens on the vines and cuts all of their heads off.
Okay, yeah, so these things, just as the heads are getting up, that happens. This thing collapses to the ground. Sapisto, you regain consciousness in this device as it releases you, and we are out of initiative.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, drop to... I just run over and pick up Gordon and spin in a circle with him.
Are you both all right?
I can't believe we lived through that.
Are you alive?
Whatever this man is, this is not a proper test for
Let's
anyone.
kill him. Let's kill him
I
right
agree.
now.
Maybe let's get in a corner and hold hands for a minute, and then we can kill him.
We need to find out what happened to Sapisto.
Yeah, that's also true. Space out!
Sapisto, you can hear them now through the crawl space. You guys see the crawl space open back up.
Gordon's gonna stick his head down. Sapisto!
Yes.
Are you okay?
Hello.
Sapisto!
It's me.
You can come back
I
out!
was wondering.
Do we have to go up there? And she's gonna like cradle Gordon to like her chest and like start crawling through the thing in one like just like on all fours. I guess on all threes because she's holding Gordon to her chest.
Does the thing let me follow?
The which thing?
The tunnel, does it close?
Yeah,
Can I
it does.
still
It
go
does
through?
not close.
Okay.
Sapisto is going to, when he sees Lucy crawling through the tunnel, he's gonna pee himself a little in the way that a plant would, and then he's gonna turn around and crawl as fast as he can out of the tunnel, away from her. She's a little scary.
You're from Lucy.
Yeah, she's creep crawling.
Yeah, so she's coming through the tunnel. So basically, what you see now, Sapisto, you're in this room. There's the device. There's the chest. Also, once you hear Lucy coming, the chest slams shut, and then it opens back up, and you guys see everything that you put back in there, except Sapisto, your rapier and your armor is missing. And then there is now a door leading out, and you feel like you can see some sunlight through the tunnel that door is leading to.
I bet he's through here, and I go like sprinting through with Gordon, ready to kill this guy.
Oh, Sapisto. I go over and I wrap him in a big old hug.
I hug him back and I wipe a little
Lucy-
tear away and I'll say, I should not have left you, my friend. That was the worst choice I've ever made.
Gordon's
We
gonna
couldn't
grab
have possibly
both of
known.
her pigtails and pull back.
We thought we were ending this. It's not your fault.
Thank you. I'm gonna crawl up in his hood and just sit in his hood for a minute.
So Gordon and Lucy, when you guys exit through that door, you come out exactly where you came in.
I collect our stuff and head out too.
What? What? And she's gonna scream, "Where are you? Where are you?"
It's just echoing in the mountains here.
Oh my gosh.
Zorias, I fear it has
She's-
driven her mad.
She's spitting fire all over the place.
There's a large boom, and this explosion of blue energy comes radiating out the hall and washes over all of you. All of your lost features are returned to you. You guys feel flooded with memories, except for you, Gordon. You're unaffected by this. You feel flooded with memories as your memories return to you. Except Sapisto, your soothe and your daze does not return to you.
Do I know what I have lost?
You do. You have this just kind of sinking feeling about what happened. You feel like it's not coming back.
I will not say anything about it.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I'm searching for the man
Yeah, is there anything
or the
around?
woman.
Like, are we just standing here on a cliffside?
So yeah, you're kind of like in a canyon type thing where you came in, where this led into the mountains. Looks like the exact same entrance. Everything looks familiar, but you came out from a different room.
That it?
What?
You just send us through this entire gauntlet and that's it?
We could have died.
Wait, where's the rest of our party though? Didn't they come and accept
No,
invitations?
those were pretend. Those were pretend. Those were just crystals.
But
You don't know about the others accepting the invitation.
Those were just crystals. Do I still have the cloak around my neck?
Yeah, you do.
Was that
Zarias, the
thing
ring
we
is
got?
still in your pocket. The rune is still upon your clothes, Lucy.
Okay.
Zarias, are you dishing everybody's gear back?
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody gets their lost items back, except, like I said, Sapisto does not get his rapier or armor.
Okay, well, Lucy's still raging at the machine, just demanding a fair fight.
Okay. And we'll wrap up there. So you guys look around to no avail. You do not find this guy. You guys meet up with your allies who saw everything, including Sapisto's deal, from the point after you guys killed the fungal plants. They had kind of a above view window there. And yeah, do you guys have any gear disputes that you want to bring up with Shadara?
No.
Are we with Shadara now?
We'll do like kind of like a downtime. Like if you guys want to meet with Shadara about it, you can.
Well, I want to tell Shadara that this guy should be shut down and never allowed to run this thing again.
I want to fight him. I need to fight him,
Lucy,
Shadara.
you want to fight everyone.
No, but I want
Everyone.
to kill this man.
Everyone, Lucy.
I want to kill this man.
Oh yeah, Sapisto, you also don't get your coin or your pants back. The things you lost from the deck of many things also don't come back. But Sapisto, you will be given an item from me. We can discuss that, in between sessions. And then you're also going to level all the way up to 13 from the deck of many things.
13?
Wow.
We're 11 right now.
Well, you're leveling up for the session, and then Sapisto
Okay.
gets a bonus level from the Sun card.
13's a dope level, my friend.
Yes, it is. So as far as, does Soothe still occupy my spell slots? I just can no longer cast it, or have I forgotten it entirely?
You have forgotten it entirely. As if
Okay.
it never happened. You don't get to replace it with another one. It's just gone.
Okay, so I
Same
just have
with
to
days.
pick a different spell.
Is that your only first level spell?
No, it's just it's
you
my
a pro-
signature spell.
Oh, your signature spell.
Yeah.
You can... you'd have to do downtime to get your signature spell back.
Okay, that might be what he does.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just really messed with his head. That's rough that I got your signature spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so, Shadara will act horrified at your experiences, and she will guarantee she's going to put some people on the Alliance on it. And if it hasn't been solved by the time you guys are done with this, she will definitely help fund an expedition if you guys are seeking vengeance.
Yes.
So, let's talk about loot and where we go from here. So, everybody got their items back, except for the ones Sapisto lost. You guys did get the Ring of Maniacal Devices, Gold Bloods. So, that is worth... And it is a greater. No, it's just a ring of, not greater. Just a Ring of Maniacal Devices. It's worth 1,175 gold pieces. Would you guys like to keep or donate that?
What are your thoughts, Sapisto?
Can you remind me what it does again?
It turns into thieving tools, and then
It has a ward in it, right? With
it has a
greater
glyph on it,
fireball.
a glyph of warding that contains a fireball.
Yeah, once per day you can take 10 minutes to put a glyph of warding with a fireball in it on something. And it also gives you a +2 to your thievery checks.
I would donate it.
Okay, we donate it.
Okay. League of the Hunt, you guys got an energy resistance rune.
I'm gonna say donate. What do you guys think? Donate. Yeah, donate.
Yeah.
So they'll help you take it off and put it on a rune stone if you want to donate it. And that is... It's a greater one for this one, so it's worth 1,650 gold pieces.
Awesome.
Okay, and then there's a Berserker Cloak, which is worth
Donate it.
2,000 gold pieces.
It's really for people who have the animal instinct.
Okay, and that's it, guys. That's it for loot. So, where we go from here? Next Tuesday, we are going to have the final auction where the guilds are going to blindly auction as much as they would want and sell as much as they want and donate as much as they want. And once they have given those numbers, it will decide the winner of the contest they've been going through here. Following that week, there will be a 2-week session for the winners to go through the final Osirian tomb. Downtime to change your signature spell. Yes, that's right, Toby. Oh, to relearn it. I'll look into it. You can get it back somehow. It's just going to require a little bit of downtime, I think. But we'll figure it out. Anyways, any other questions for you guys?
How dare you?
It was a brutal session. I'm so sorry, but man, you guys really kind of killed it. That session could have very easily killed 3 of you.
That was.
I just gotta say, thank you so much, chat. I don't think we would have gotten through this without all those blessings.
Oh, yeah.
The blessings were huge. You guys were buffed to hell, or
We
to
were
heaven
buffed to
rather.
I think
To
we have
heaven
a total
rather
of,
with all the good deities.
16 blessings between all of us.
It was
Redonkulous.
insane. The hero
It was
points,
redonkulous.
the blessings.
Thank you.
I posted. I said,
Yeah.
they're gonna need your help, guys, and they listened.
They came
Mhm.
through.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Definitely.
Thank you.
How was Sapisto feeling? He had some rough decisions there at the end.
He feels like he's seen a ghost.
Honestly, I think Zarias is going to come out of this with a little bit of PTSD.
For sure.
Yes, that was.
Coming out with a
crazy.
bigger rage problem than I had before.
And a huge thank you to Toby for doing the voice acting
Yes.
for that
Yes.
mysterious NPC. It added a whole level of creep factor that I would not have been able to
it
pull off with just my
Hey,
voice here. So
Yeah,
Toby,
fantastic work, Toby.
Stay away from Wholesome's streams from now on because I'm not a fan of that voice. It's too spooky. Nope.
Pretty high compliment, IMO.
when I was testing to make sure it worked in Roll20, I didn't realize Kim was logged on. I noticed a second layer, but there was 2 words that she accidentally heard, and she just jumped. Was like, "What was that?"
It was my volume was maxed all the way out, and then it was just hello, and I'm like, oh! I didn't put on Saw. That's not right.
It was pretty
So
good.
Chase, I have a question.
Yes.
Sapisto won, but did they get anything else besides the items?
Nope.
Oh, this guy is a major tool, and I hope we can unite to take him out. Because F this guy.
Yep, that was just a straight up lie.
So
as it turns
this is
out.
what would have happened. If you guys would have all died and Sapisto would abandon you, Sapisto would have received everything from all of your corpses and from the chest in the mail.
Oh.
That's
But he
unfortunate.
went for
And
a
we would have taken a heavy penalty because we take a penalty if people die.
It would have really shaken things up. But Sapisto went the atonement route. He took a good shift. He stayed. He sacrificed. He saved you guys. Everybody just got their just rewards.
Okay. Well,
Toby
Sapisto-
says they got learning moments. That's what you got.
Sapisto, thank you for not leaving us to die, I guess.
I do like that in the end there, we all kind of banded together instead of it was us against this jerk instead of us
Mhm.
against each other, because that thing,
Yeah.
we could not have done that alone.
Yeah.
When
Yikes.
Chase sent us the stats on that, I was like, no.
They were
I
so
don't think I
scared.
want to fight this.
They used their bonus, so they got to see what the Macrati did before they came in here. And the stats are pretty scary. If you don't have, I think if Sapisto wouldn't have given some gimmicks, it would have been bad. If there wouldn't have been the chat blessings, it would have been bad. I'm
I
curious.
thought Lucy was dead for sure this session, guys.
Oh yeah,
It looked like it.
it was.
It
It was.
really did.
She tanked
Thanks.
real well. She was.
Thanks for all the
legit
love,
tank.
chat, for giving me so many hero points. That was convenient and delightful.
Now I have to know, Alex, with Sapisto's mind, did he register the fact that the character said only one of you can leave? And did he just kind of think he was racing for the finish line and everybody was going to be fine?
He for sure thought as soon as someone gets out, it'll be fine. It wasn't really until he heard the door slam shut that he was like, something is wrong.
Yeah. Zarias
Something is
thought the
afoot.
same. That's why he encouraged Sapisto to go. Like,
I
this is going to be over.
I was
I
gonna
was sitting
key
there
up
like-
Gordon straight through.
Where's it coming? When's it coming? Where's the McCarty shit? Where's
Honestly, I think Sapisto is the best person to have gone through, though.
He got to do his supporty role from a really weird way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, if Lucy had gone through first, y'all would have been smushed.
Would have been bone.
Yeah.
That thing was kind of
Yeah.
the anti-Zarias. As somebody who's built
Yeah.
into elements like Zarias, the only element that really affects that thing is cold. So
And I'm just looking at my demolished spell list like, well, I don't know how to do that anymore. That did nothing.
Yeah.
pretty rough.
Brutal.
Mhm.
All right,
And this
guys.
thing has a 32 on top of a nat 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty rough. All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you so much, chat. The interactions really shook that up. It was some fun stuff. We'll see you guys for this was kind of the pre-finale adventure. This is going to be like the pre-finale job draft, except it's just going to be an auction. So it should be pretty exciting. Make sure you tune in to see who ends up winning this thing. Also, there will be quite a big amount of coin given out to your guild you support through likes next week. So if you want to support a little bit of extra coin at the end, show up, give them your support. It'll be fun, guys. All right. Anything else, team, or are we wrapping up?
Just
Awesome.
thanks
Just
so
one more
much
thank
to our
you.
viewers.
Yeah, thanks again, viewers. That was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why we do this.
I do have one other thing here. So we hit 500 followers this last week, which is
Yes.
incredible because we just barely hit 250. Like it feels like just a few weeks ago. I'm pretty sure that's right. So
Yeah.
that's a huge milestone. So for my Patreon supporters, I'll be doing another Patreon giveaway, and I actually have a giveaway for randomly somebody who shared this week. So
Oh!
let me go ahead and I'm going to randomize that. The giveaway that we have, it can be gifted to somebody else if you can't use it. We're doing digital because, COVID stuff makes physical stuff kind of awkward. So I have a key for a Pathfinder Kingmaker video game on Steam, or I have a $15 package for Roll20.
Those are both good things. So when are you rolling
So-
this?
I am rolling it right now.
Oh, right now.
And that goes to Tori Winslow Fika. You shared, and you can pick one of those prizes if you would like.
Nice.
So
Amazing.
you have a week to
We
claim
love
it.
Tori.
And if not, we'll pass it on to somebody else. And then end of the month, so end of May, we'll be doing the Patreon giveaway. So, all right, guys, very cool. That's it for the session. We will catch you guys. We have a couple extra minutes. Anybody want to mention any other pages or anything else they would like to plug?
I would. Tomorrow I am playing Arium, which is this brand new RPG that's going to be hitting Kickstarter soon, and it's really cool, guys. And you should come check us out on YouTube, or I think we might be streaming to Facebook as well tomorrow. But if you check my page, I will have a link to get there. And we're doing dragons and cowboys hybrid, which you can't really get cooler than that. So
That's pretty true.
come see us, like 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Awesome. I'll share that on my stream, so if anybody's interested, they can check it out. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. Well, thanks, Kim. Thanks, Dalton. Thanks, Alex. Even though you're not playing anything, you're amazing, and I'm glad you guys have joined us for this season. It's been super fun. We may not see two of these people again, which is like very, very sad, but we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Good night, everybody. We'll see you later.
Thanks, everyone. See
Bye.
you later.